Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Carrie's Musings. It's 12 noon, Friday. I'm always on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, usually at 12 noon. It's 12 noon, Friday. Glad everybody could join me. If you don't know me, my name is Carrie, Carrie's Musings. Musings means my thoughts, what I think about. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but mostly about freedom. I started this channel with the love of God. Talk a lot about God on this channel. Hey, Casey, my main topic, God figures into the freedom of our country. Everybody knows I belong to the 1776 Restoration Movement and proud of it, fighting for freedom and unity across this country. And I don't hide behind any alternative name. Everybody knows my name's Gary. Everybody's welcome to this channel, no matter what you do anywhere. I don't care what you do, as long as you behave yourself in here. Talk decent, don't curse. You're welcome in here. You start a fuss, you're gone. That's plain and simple. I don't talk about people. Everybody's welcome. We're one big happy family. One big happy family. If you don't want to be in the family, then that's your prerogative. But, for me and my house, we serve the Lord and God and country. I stand by the Constitution, what it says, freedom for everybody. Freedom. As long as you don't infringe on somebody else or do something illegal. That goes for all everything, in ethnicity, lifestyle, whatever. Don't bring it on our children. Don't bring it on our children. Hi, Hot Damn. Hi, you. Glad to have you here. I noticed there were some other streamers on, but we can share the love everywhere. If you want to join them, fine. If you want to join me, fine. I come on here to talk about what's going on in this country. Spread the news of God. If you don't want to talk about God, just don't listen to me about that. When I'm talking about it. Join in when we talk about liberty and freedoms. I'm plain spoken, and I don't talk about people. I don't want people talked about in here. So let's go from there. I was watching another live stream. Well, and they were gifted prickly pear cactus. Well, they took the box out on the bed and took the tongs, grabbed the prickly cactus out of it. They got those long spikes that come out of it. So they grab it by the green part, which is the worst thing you can do. There's like thousands of pricklies that have barbs. They stick into you, but they don't just stick into you. They itch. They itch like crazy. And I thought, that's a good analogy. It's a good analogy. We, as a family, the Freedom family, should be like a cactus. We have our warning little pricks, prickly things that stick out, spikes. Everybody's afraid of that. They come out the little ones. Stick the barbs into them. That's what we got to be like, a cactus. Think they're safe? We're the one that causes the most harm if we stick together. Think about it. good analogy. Never touch that green part of the cactus. And that's what we got to be like, folks. That's what we got to do. Get ready to celebrate the 4th of July. And what does that mean? What does that mean exactly? Just a day to go out and shoot fireworks, have a good time? Yeah, it's part of it. Part of it because we're celebrating that thing that was wrote called the Declaration of Independence was signed 1776 on July 4th, written by Thomas Jefferson. Signed in big name, big bold signature, John Hancock. They signed it, declaring independence from the British. Hey, Nobby, how you doing? And that's what we celebrate. And that's what we're fighting for, to keep that Constitution that they wrote on that day and signed that day. Keep it intact. Keep it well and good. Keep it in order. Bigwigs up in Canada. I'm in Canada. Well, I'm all tongue-tied today. Washington, they want to do away with that Constitution. And then they can put their rule in. But we, that cactus, have to stand strong and protect it. Surround it. Put the word out. Band together. Unite. That way we can keep on celebrating the 4th of July. They've even tried to do away with it. Fukushima Nuclear Dummies for Dummies channel. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Everybody's welcome to post their links here, whatever you want. And like I say, everybody be nice to each other. Everybody be nice to each other. You know, I've heard that. I've heard that Nobby a lot. They don't teach a lot of that stuff here. I'm looking at your channel here now. Oh my. A lot of things are happening. A lot of things are happening worldwide. We've got to guard against. We've held off the Agenda 2030 a little bit, and now they're talking about the Agenda 2050. I was reading this week that Bill Gates owns 287 million acres of property in Florida. A lot of it's crossed what they call the dead zone in the middle of the country, right along the eastern edge of the Rockies. And it's unsuitable. Basically, the big towns down through it just supply that area and split things, commerce goes through them. But not many people live in the zone itself. What they're planning for that area, who knows? I know here in Florida, I saw on the map, he owns a lot here. And it's the farmland down the middle of the state. It goes all the way across from Arcadia, from Fort Pierce to Sarasota through Arcadia, which is all cattle country. It was owned by Jackie Gleason back in the 60s and early 70s before he passed. I don't know who bought it after that or whether it was sold. But I'm sure he's the owner of that, from what I could see on the map. And trying to do away with our cattle business, mainly, probably, because he is totally against cattle. They want to feed us with this new cell manufactured meat. It's coming out. I'm not sure whether I want to put a link to do a panel. Not too sure. So if you have any suggestions, put it up there. We'll talk about it. If you want to come on, let me know. I'll try to figure out how. A lot of things going on. A lot of things. I appreciate everybody joining me. Probably won't be on too long. But all these things are going around. They're trying to make it come to fruition. Digital currency, buying up all the farmland, all the disasters that are happening, fires, train wrecks, everything. I got sidetracked and I didn't make up my presentation. I was going to show some videos and stuff, but I'll work on that hopefully over the weekend and get it set up for Monday. Had people help me with things. Is that worldwide, Navi, or is that England or United States? I know the birds are going crazy around the world. There's a lot of things happening with the birds. That's a telltale sign. It's like the canary in the mine. So when the oxygen level is bad, birds tell us a lot of things. And we have to watch. We have to prepare. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy things going on. A lot. It's just unfathomable. How you doing, Party Bonza? Good to have you here. So what's everybody going to do for the 4th? What's everybody going to do for the 4th? I'll probably get with family members, shoot off some fireworks, have some fun. Just haven't planned anything. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm sure all of us are. They have, if you're up in the Ohio area, they have the Freedom Rally up in Ohio. You can get to it, go over there, meet everybody, shake some hands, get with some camaraderie. Going to our friends in August. Let me put this link up here. I don't care. You want to come on? Let's talk about things. Let's reminisce. I was thinking, as a boy, all the things we used to do on the 4th of July. 4th of July has changed big time since I was a kid. Oop, that don't work. Stupid heart. I need another. I need somebody else to type something. It won't do it. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. Thank you. It's always fun to have fireworks with friends. Always fun. I know I'm starting out slow, but kind of in a fog today, and my sinuses are killing me. 5 days. I got to figure out what the stuff is. I've seen all these chemical names and trying to figure out what they are. But I'll get through it. I'll get through it, Nobby. Thank you. Yeah, things were a lot different in the past. 4th of July, we'd have we'd have all kinds of things, parades and fireworks and you name it, get-togethers, big time. But now everybody tends to stay to themselves, and it seems like it, they don't do as much. I know here in Orlando they have Red Hot and Boom, which is put on by a local rock, well, local radio station, 106.7, and they bring in all the new age artists that are out. They put up a New York style fireworks. They have three different areas where they shoot up the same pattern around the big lake, and it is fantastic. Set to the music, plus all the name bands and singers sing prior and some after, and I'll do that, Navi. Thank you, thank you. Red Hot and Boom too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is fantastic, and there's thousands of people show up there. I mean, it could take you 2 3 hours to get out of the place when it's over, and it's fun getting into it, but not quite as hard getting in. But really, yeah, only 90. I saw that 93 pages. Indeed, indeed. Until I have my surgery, I'm not going to go on a lot of I'll go on pages, but I won't comment. I'm not going to comment. I'll like. So if you're out there and you have a page and you don't see me, count on I'll probably be there, but I'm not going to comment. Uh, due to a few restrictions I have, and but sure, I'll be lurking. I'll be lurking. Gary's off till the 10th. That's good. He needs some time off. He's a hard working man, I tell you. Hard working man. All our truckers work hard to get everything delivered we need, and we are a needing country. We need it right now, right now. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's what our truckers do. They get out there and they do it. They get out there and get her done. They get her done. And we got to do the same thing when it comes to keeping our independence, keeping our freedoms, keeping God in our country, which is the number one goal. If we keep God in our country, no matter what anybody says, He controls what we do. If we accept what He gives us, He will help us. Like I always say, we got to get out there and do some heavy lifting. We got to get out there like the truckers and get her done. We sit back and fight among each other and not get done, then we're doomed. Plain and simple. A lot of people think it's go on YouTube, have fun. That's fine. Have fun. Knock things down. Whatever their prerogative is, that's their prerogative. That's why we fight for the freedom, so people can do what they choose and say what they want to say. We just got to get our act together. Bring people in like-minded and start doing it. Here we go. There's Navi. Look, let me correct this.
Hello, Kerry and everybody. How are you all doing?
Doing great.
Cool.
Whoa, there's your snakes. Yeah, we were having a good time last night talking about things, and had a good time with Wendy. But anybody that hasn't seen Wendy's page, she comes on late night about 10 o'clock with the sun set in Arizona, and they do animes, and Bobby shows pictures of England and his things. And last night I was in the dark, so I put a light up against my beard, and they thought I looked like something like a warlord.
It was a bit shocking,
but yeah, like the spirit of I can't even think of his name now. Oh boy, it's heck to get old. I tell you, folks, be prepared. It's fun. Hey, Chaplain, how you doing? Good to see you. Just chatting about everything, anything, and everything. Fourth coming up. Time to celebrate our independence. A lot of lives, a lot of blood was shed to get to where we are today. And it's a shame that we're going the way we're going. It is a really big pity. All around the world, everywhere. Trying to buy up our property, trying to bring their agenda in. But one good sign is that, we have more or less slowed down the Agenda 2030. And now they're looking forward to 2050. So God is on our side. I know I got a fantastic miracle this week. He's still working, still there. No matter what they say, no matter how much they try to kill him, God is alive and touching each and every one of us. I don't know why I'm choked up today. Choked up and nasally. Do what?
We know where the magic is. I think that's the problem. That's what they don't like.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh. How many are going to be setting off their own fireworks?
I can set some off in my living room.
in the living room. Yeah.
It
No, I wouldn't
upsets
do
the
that. You
neighbours,
got too
though.
much stuff there.
I've got so many black marks in my
Oh.
ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's loud when you let them off in your house, I tell you.
Oh man.
Your ears ring for
Deafening.
ages.
Deafening. For sure. For sure. But I tell you what, I was talking the other day about how, the children, how we should treat our children with dignity and respect and train them in the way they should go.
Yeah.
And,
Learning is the magic thing.
we've got to do that with everybody, though. Everybody, even adults, because a lot of adults act like children.
Yeah.
And we have to be loving and caring. Sometimes it's hard to do. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's very hard to
when
do.
people are set in the ways like our age and upwards, 60s, 70s, 80-year-olds. You speak to them as a human being, as a friend, and then you speak to them about what we're just talking about. They haven't got a clue.
Right.
They just can't go there.
And like I said, people on this channel that watch and listen, I talk about the Lord a lot. And that's my goal in life. And, they don't have to believe like I believe. They can listen, take it for what it's worth. But that was laid on me what to do.
Yeah.
And I don't care whether I get 100 people or, one person. I'm not trying to win a popularity contest. I'm not trying to change people's minds. I'm trying to educate them. They can make up their own mind. I don't want people to believe just what I say or what I talk about. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Good to have you. But this is right in front of us. And most people can see what's going on in this world. Otherwise, they're deaf, dumb, and blind.
Yeah.
But
and they don't
it's appearing
either.
It's appearing that a lot of people are walking around like I am today in a fog and in a daze.
Yeah.
And they're not waking up to
the slaves.
Go ahead.
That's what it is. They're just slaves. And they accept it.
Slaves.
They accept it. They say, I'm in this situation now. Government controls me. There's nothing I can do about it. I've got to feed my cat and put petrol in my cat.
Yep. And they they just march step to it.
Yeah.
As long as they get a little thing here and there from the government, they're going to do what the government asks them.
Then people will say, "Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that here. Oh no, you can't do that. No.
Right.
Oh no." You know what I mean? It's like, what? I think it's your duty to say these things.
And you watch on YouTube, a lot of these shorts and things, and the Karens of this world is incredible.
Yeah, some even iron. Some
the way
even wear
people
ties.
come up and say, "Yeah, you can't do that. You can't park there. This
But
is
none
private
of them,
property."
I can show you this. None of them can tie their own shoelaces, or weld.
Yeah.
Or draw a straight line.
Right.
They need us to be able to do that for them.
And we all know what caused it. I mean, it's like a recent occurrence. I mean, it just all of a sudden just come out of the woodwork. So what's
So
up?
what's this saying mean then? Ignorance is bliss. What's that all about?
Ignorance is bliss.
No idea.
I don't have a clue.
Neither do I.
I don't have a clue because I try not to be ignorant. But most people that are, they don't care about it. Nothing. They don't try to
Are they
better
addicted
themselves.
to
They
it?
don't try.
Are they addicted, these people, to what they are and what they're doing, just like people get addicted to drugs and stuff? You know? They get addicted to being psychopaths. They get addicted to be cruel and whatever. I don't know.
And I
Makes
do
you think
believe
about
they've
it.
come up. I do believe they've come up ways to manipulate our minds by signals and transmissions,
Yeah.
little short, minuscule pieces on video. You name it.
Are you able to be hypnotized, Kerry? I'm not. Nobody could ever hypnotize me. No matter all the people I know lots of magicians and all
I
this
don't
lot,
know.
and none of them can. And it's like, I think it's the majority of people are getting hypnotized by political whatever, and they're just going around like zombies. I don't understand what hypnotism is because I've not experienced it before. But
It's not It's not hypnosis. You
no,
can't hypnotize and make. You can't hypnotize a person and make them do what they don't want to do, what their conscious, their subconscious and conscious mind won't let them do. They won't do it under hypnosis.
all right, okay.
So if you think strong enough that you can't be hypnotized, they probably can't hypnotize you. So it's not hypnosis. And I studied in school. I studied self hypnosis, and that's possible. You can
Yeah.
self hypnotize yourself to go to sleep to
I'm sure it is for
a command
certain
word or
people,
what have
but
you.
it ain't for me. I
But you
just
can't
don't
make
understand
some.
it.
I've seen people that say, "Oh, I can't be hypnotized," and they make them do all kinds of silly things, and they come out of it.
Yeah, that's
I
the
didn't
funny
do
ones,
anything.
isn't it? What you see on telly and that, or whatever, isn't it? But yeah.
Uh huh. Uh huh. But as far as going out and committing atrocities and things like that, unless the person is subject to that,
Already psychotic in the
which
first
is
place.
possible,
Yeah.
which the people that are doing things could be under hypnosis because they have
Yeah.
they know they have the ability and the consciousness to do it. So
But doesn't hypnosis, can't you isn't there such thing that you can hypnotize people so they can go to sleep and then they can operate and things on them? I've heard of that. I don't know if that's true.
yeah, it is. So if you tend towards one way, I would think it would be possible. But there's more to it than just plain hypnosis.
Is
like mental.
Blackmail or threatening behaviour anything to do with it mixed in? Like the government, if you don't do this, we're going to do that, and you should think like this way, and therefore then people are susceptible to be hypnotised by that sort of behaviour by the governments.
Possible, yeah. By threats, by misleading them to do something, saying that they
blackmail, isn't it?
Won't be any consequences.
Yeah,
or consequences. There wouldn't be any consequences, and then they end up dead. Who knows?
No.
It's all of it's very well possible. All of it. It's amazing what people will do for love of money or what have you. Amazing. You can go to prison, get out 5 years, and you'll have all this money or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Possibility.
Like, it's absolutely crazy. It's like all these people get prisoned for doing such heinous crimes, and the millionaires, and they come out of prison into £4 million mansions and they've still got the money. How's that work?
Yeah,
I'll give you an example. I'll give you
yeah,
an example of such a criminal.
they
Um,
do.
what was he called? Rolf Harris. He came out. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't they take everything off them? It's like, it's encouraging
I
crimes
know.
because
It's just
they just go to prison for a few months and they come out and you know what I mean? It's just like holiday.
free and clear. Yeah. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope your job's going well. Just probably just about now. Just start getting ready to start up. Yeah, they. But the problem is everything that's absconded from, like criminal activity and things, goes to more criminal activity because it goes to the dark forces. It goes to the Federal Reserve.
And it goes to places
And
like British judges and criminal courts, things like that, which are also just in it for the money, aren't they? They're criminals in the first place.
right, right, yep. It's
But there's ways that you get around that, but it's a very, very extreme way. So it's only underneath things like if you're trying to prosecute somebody for, I don't know, like human rights, for example, or if you've been attacked or something by the government or police or something, you're in court and you want to defend yourself. You don't want to be in the same court as they use, do you? So underneath the international laws, even yourself in America, you can decide, I don't want to be judged in America. I want to get judged in Argentina or Japan or Spain or Italy. I'll see you in court there. But it's only one way that you can get out of your own criminal justice system is by using another country's one. You can only use that through human rights, I think it is. If you went down, if you're accused of nicking something from Woolworths or something, I don't think that another court in another part of the world's going to deal with you.
Hey, Malcolm, Tanya, how you doing? You take it easy, Wendy. Get rid of that headache. I know that I'm fighting it too. I'm fighting the headache today too. You have a good day and don't work too hard. Yeah. Our what it? Trying to think of the name of it. The World Court, but it isn't used much, and not for civilians. But the way the world is now, it wouldn't be fair anyway. Like the Nuremberg Court and all that, they don't even listen to what was presented there. But that's
Just imagine
wow.
all the courts in the
We
world
just
being fair and following the Constitution. All this wouldn't be going on.
no, no, it wouldn't. We should have done away with a lot of these worldwide organizations years ago,
Yeah.
like the United Nations, and when they were talking about it. But no, we had people like Jimmy Carter, kept it in. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I mean, uh, everybody can go on my Twitter and see what I pulled up there. I can't show it on here, period. So if you get a chance, go to my Twitter, see a few things I posted there. I've got more stuff coming in from other people that I won't be able to present here, period.
Yeah.
You're right, Chap.
Exactly. I just cannot stand Twitter. I very rarely go look there, but that's about it.
I never did use Twitter until recently, and A lot of good things are coming out of Twitter now. It's
Yeah.
showing promise. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
not
seen
depending
stuff,
on
yeah.
it, you know.
But
Uh,
I've been banned from Twitter from day
I
one.
have
And only reason I can come up with it is because I'm English. I'm not British. I've never been posted on there.
English and not British, right? Oh, wow. Was that back when it was woke before Musk,
I think I tried joining, what was it,
the
about
old Twitter?
5, 6 years ago? Yeah, the old ship Twitter, and I've been banned ever since. I've not even posted
Oh
anything.
yeah.
I go
I
there
never
now and
used.
it says you're not allowed
I've
to
had
do
it
that. You're
for.
banned. I go, well, why?
I've had Twitter for ever since Twitter started, but I've never used it till recently. I don't use it that much. Yeah, I've got Getter, I've got True Social, but they're like the more elite. They if you're not a name, way up there, your stuff
It's a
is not
crafty site
shown.
as well. I've tried cheat many a times, by going there under VPNs, doing it incognito, everything. Then eventually, after 5 minutes of being on Twitter, it goes, hello, Nobby, how are
Oh,
you doing? You're banned. I'm going, what?
well, try
It
it now.
finds out
Let me
eventually, no matter how hard you try.
try it now as an experiment. Let's see what happens.
I'll give a link in
Uh,
private then and see what happens. Hang on. I have to get there, won't I? Wherever StreamYard is. Yeah,
but
put your link in StreamYard
yeah.
and I'll see. I'll show you what it says to me.
Yeah, put it up so we can see that. That'll work.
Have you put it in Stream or have you put another one? I've got about 1,000 tabs open.
Yeah, I go into BitChute. I noticed some of your stuff was from BitChute. I go in there occasionally. I don't
Yeah,
post on BitChute, but I go in there and research a few things every now and then because every now and then there's some gold there.
yeah,
But
it's GIL, capital GIL, and X900 Kev that I go there for, really. Just two people.
we gotta learn to roll with it because yeah, Twitch is so far so good. Chaplin's on Twitch, Zero's on Twitch. A lot of streamers are on Twitch, and they don't say too much that I've heard. But a lot of things we just the majority of people like YouTube. It's like the old Facebook. There's still a lot of people that like Facebook better. I like Facebook, but they're too picky. It's easier to use and everything, but you got to watch what you say constantly. Let me look here and refresh myself when I'm.
Not Twitter, isn't it?
Do what?
You're on about Twitch,
Oh,
not
my
Twitter,
my
aren't you?
Twitter name's the same. Carrie's Musings. It's the same. Carrie's Musings.
It's Twitter the one I'm banned from. Twitch is okay, actually.
Yeah,
I get them two mixed up.
Twitter's. Of course.
I'm drinking ginger beer. It's rather nice.
I'm pulling. In case everybody's wondering, I'm pulling it up. Pulling it up now.
Oh, I can't see it because I'm on YouTube. I have to go to StreamYard to see what I'm doing. Yeah. That lag's massive between StreamYard and YouTube, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I can play this. Are you playing something? Let me see if I can put this up here. Let's see what it looks like. This is a 15-minute city like they're trying to make Cleveland. Look at all those cameras. Everything's separated by a fence.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong
Facial
place.
recognition. This is going to
I was
be
looking at the wrong
amazing.
place. I'm looking at the right
Watch
place now.
close, everybody.
Where's these gates? At your place? Oh, it's China, right? Okay.
It's China. It's China, but they're trying to set up like Cleveland, Ohio, like this. You know, we just had to get up. I wonder how everybody would like to live like this. They'd probably get along well. Ah, ah. Hey, Shirlene, how you doing? Hey, Slim, both of you, I'm privileged. Look at this. Watch this. From glasses
yeah.
he's wearing.
I think England's probably just as severe as China is. London, certainly.
Now, this is called the gait recognition by the way they walk. Watch this. Watch this. This is technology going on right now.
That's why Rolf Harris had
wear
a
the same uniform, same pace, no personality. Look at this.
They're trained to run like that, are they?
币级150本币级，意味着你币级意味着你将来坐飞机呀、高消费呀，或者是什么贷款呢，都不能做了，都不可以。
Zhang Yingjie co-signed a loan for a friend who later skipped out. He paid his share, but the local court didn't care.
我前2天去淄博，赶上暑假没有票了，我就得买这个头等舱，结果是说你信用度不够，不能买头等舱。我回来没办法，不能还是没有座位，回来坐这个大巴，高铁不是3个小时，4个小时就到了，大巴车得10个多小时。
4 million people have been blocked from buying high-speed train tickets over low social credit, and more than 11 million from buying flights. To raise his score, Zhang gets in line at a local community office to donate money the government says will go to charity.
Charity.
捐100的居多哦，再有捐1000的、
Oh, this
600的、
is for
500的
people
都有
that，don't
都可以
have
加
enough on their
分。
credit.
Zhang keeps track of his social score, but he doesn't keep track of where his donations end up.
这个具体给修完了钱，问具体的问他，我也不知道这个事。我现在已经通过
At
讯
least
息，
they're trying to help each other
通过
out.
捐款
You know?
通过做义工来给自己加分。
The system might have caused him to suffer, but Zhang is unwavering in his support for the government's push to score him.
这是通过这种制度来约束很多不自觉的人。
By 2020, China plans to track, rate, reward, and punish all of its citizens, essentially turning every personal experience into a transaction. Not that Zhang minds. He's got his high score back. At least for now.
现在通过做好人好事，通过这个捐款呐、加分呐、我现在高铁票能买了，终于成为是正常人了。
Je pense qu'on a mis en place une bonne méthode technologique. Et j'espère vraiment qu'on arrivera à l'exporter dans un pays capitaliste. Je trouve que la France devrait vite adopter notre système de crédit social pour régler ces mouvements sociaux. Si vous aviez eu le système de crédit social, il n'y aurait jamais eu les gilets jaunes. On aurait détecté ça avant qu'ils agissent. On aurait pu le prévoir, il n'y aurait pas eu ces événements. C'est l'un des atouts, l'un des grands avantages du crédit social.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I'm in the
United Union
Walmart
Kingdom.
in London, and I'm thinking all this is cameras for when? Tell me. They're here,
Yep.
in front of the meat section. And here, in the egg department, all along. Hello? I know you're there. Hey, what is this saying? Since these doors went up, I did. Since these doors went up, these cameras are here. They're all over the place.
Oh, well said words.
Oh, yeah.
Psychopaths do.
Laugh.
We know psychopaths do. We know atheists do. We know the elite,
But there,
and especially
if
the
you go
British.
on my Twitter-
socialist elite.
if you go on my Twitter, you can see they're different parts. I posted probably about 10 parts of it, but there's a lot more behind it. World Health Organization. We just watched that. FEMA camps. Oop. That is, that's what we're up against, folks. That's what we're up against. And if we don't stop it, that's what we'll be like. And it's not going to take years. Not going to take years. Struck down.
No, because it's happening now. That's the problem.
I hadn't seen that Party Bonza. I knew that they struck it down, but and now they passed the declaration that to impeach Biden, but it's only puppet play. They know it's not going to go anywhere. They know nobody's going to do anything. And if they did do it, guess what? we would have Harris. Hey, Zero, how you doing? And we definitely don't want Kamala Harris as president. So it's all a show, all for, appeasement, trying to keep us appeased, keep us quiet.
Keep you at war.
And we're falling for it.
Why are people only falling for it
Never
for the
want
last 18 months? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
When it's been
We've got
going
to
on
wake
for
up.
over February 2014. So what's that? Around 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, these agendas have been going on as long as I've been on this earth.
Yeah, but the one that's going on at the moment is nearly 10 years.
What does there? Do I have it? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Let me see here. Keep talking, Navi. Let me look for something here.
I've got my mouth full.
I'm not sure what I did with it.
Keep me
Or
hands
where I
full.
put it.
Just a little short interlude.
Yeah, the article about Bill Gates, the largest owner of U.S. farmland, is on that Twitter page. It's on the Twitter page. It was good today. How many have seen the videos that's come out of the Trade Center? Of how in the flat down about every 2-3 floors of maybe 5 to 10, there's a all the way down. And the people witnessing around said it was a boom every time those floors lowered.
Turn the water, see the flame.
Are you there, Navi?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute you just a second. Wave. Oh, okay. So what does everybody think about on chat? Have you seen those videos? I know they show the ones with the planes not actually being there. This other is incredible. And then I'll wait till Monday. I'll talk about that Monday. How Building 7. If you haven't seen the video on Building 7 going down. Hey, Dobby, can you cut the music, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
It's just me
I kinda like-
while you
I know. Thank you very much. Shirley, and I'm working on what we talked about. So, it's gonna be a busy weekend for me. Busy weekend. There's a lot of things going on that a lot of us. I don't even think we have a small fraction of anything that's going on. So much going on. It would overwhelm us if we knew exactly how far back
It
this
overwhelms
goes.
me, and I really only know adults. I know of probably 6 children. That's 3 of my mate's grandchildren and 3 other kids of my mate's kids. That's it. I can't imagine what they're going through. I can't imagine what you're going through either, Kerry, because you've got lots of kids and family, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's incredible what they're trying to do to us, and how they're doing it, and how much we have been bamboozled for a long time. I mean, I heard stuff back from Roosevelt, back during the war. You know, siding with Hitler, and you know, all kinds of things, and proof of it. You know, not just idle talk. But
all your pharma companies are still come from there. All your pharma companies, especially America, where all them doctors and people ended up after that situation in history.
And recently in Holland, with the government taking away the nitrogen from the farmers to kill their farmland, and you know, so they couldn't fertilize it.
Because they're hiding the meaning of life. That's what it's all about. They don't like us knowing what it's all about. And people who know what it's all about, they're out to get rid of. They're out to destroy.
Yeah. Or they disappear.
It's a war against the good and the bad, the evil against us, really. Like if you, however you say it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really we're good people, you know.
For sure, and
then
we
know what they are. but how can you explain what they are? What's
the U.S. We're sitting here thinking, oh, we're the only one experiencing this, but this is worldwide. Worldwide. I mean, this is a world problem, and everybody around the world.
Oh, Kerry, whilst we're talking about this, whilst we're talking about this, your granddaughters and that, they look, I don't know, are they 10, 11 or something? The primary school age, are they? Can you hear me?
Kind of. No, not really. He kind of buzzed out.
Your grandchildren, what age are they? What, 10, 11? Primary school age?
Oh, I have them all the way from 25 down to 12.
Oh, it's a mixture. Okay, well, that's probably even more interesting. Have you ever heard of? I know it's a different country, but it's the same thing. Have you ever heard of PCP Wales? I think I may have given you a link in email before.
I think so. Yeah.
They're really good people, and they really aim on education and homeschool and things like that, and laws and things like that. It could be good. It could be good ammunition for you to go there now and again. Go to the website and have a look around.
PC Wales.
PCW Wales. I'll put the link in the chat if you want.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I got so much. I like I say, I put stuff somewhere and I forget.
Main page, yeah.
Everybody say a prayer for Shirlene and her mother. Shirlene has her there in hospice.
From there, you can get the website.
Everybody say a prayer. Remember her. Got it. We are a family of patriots. We all have to stick together, cry when each other cry, laugh when each other laugh, and prayer for everybody. Always one. And we got to remember that, and not try to outdo each other or try to do something that's better than somebody else, because everybody has their own thing, but nobody's equal. But we need to stand together. Everybody can do their thing, no matter how small and how big, and not put it out there like, well, I did this, I did this. It doesn't cut it. We stand as one. We do for each other. So everybody hold each other up.
I can't believe there's such people on. I can't believe there's such people on the planet who has ever helped anybody ever. But it makes me think that maybe there is such people.
Yeah, there's all kinds that just, can't leave, without trying to stir. We've all got them in our lives.
Dogs, isn't it?
Yeah,
you get them mad dogs, and you got to put them down, haven't you? Because they're so crazy.
Yeah, but basically, we got to help each other. I mean, not and pray for the ones that try to do us harm and what have you. Forgive, and keep on getting.
I've got a pig in the oven. I just remembered.
We got to hold each other up.
I'm starting to smell a pig in my bedroom.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have to go do kitchen duties, so I'll just put you on mute.
Okay.
Hopefully it's a nice golden...
Hey, Italian Princess, how you doing? Good to have you here. We are the people. We have to let people know what we need, what we want. Let this government know we mean business. And right now we are just playing games. All kinds of games, silly games, dangerous games. Until we realize that it's Friday. Till we get over the silly games and get our act together and work together, we will go nowhere. And we'll be just like China in their 15-minute cities. And I would not want to live like that. Period. And we have enough surveillance in this country already, let alone lock us up in sections. And it would that I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, it's kind of racist, judgmental. It's everything. You belong here and you belong there. Not racist per se, but it's separatist. Like you know, it'd be the same thing just by a different name as racism.
We don't
Like
have your
one
type
type-
round here, I can tell you that, Kerry.
Do I?
We don't have your type round here.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's good news. My pig ended up being beautiful. It didn't burnt.
Oh, it
I
didn't
nearly
burn.
forgot. I nearly forgot it's been on. It's been on for about 2 hours. I put it on for about 20 minutes on really high, got it crisped up, and just put it on really slow.
Oh my.
It's worked out really nice.
But I tell you, I just it hurts me when I see, you know, what's going on out there, and people just don't visualize it themselves. You know, they don't see it. They
Oh, they see it and they just go around. Oh, well, that's just normal. It's been like that for years. Hey,
yeah, it will never happen. It will never happen to them. It won't happen to me. Nope, it won't happen to me. I'm too good. It won't happen to me.
Oh no!
And then it slaps them in the face.
While the
And,
sons and daughters
you know,
are out there,
well, why didn't we do
mass murdering
something?
people in schools.
Mm,
Yeah,
true.
Mummy told me to do it.
I was a neglected cross-dresser or whatever, you know, whatever the blooming story is. It's always a cover story, and we sit back and take it for granted that it's the
Put
truth.
my right sock this morning, so I murdered 10 people.
Yeah.
I
mean, we are
Oh,
we
let
are
me off
gullible.
then.
We are gullible. We are gullible as a general. I mean, they can come up with some good stuff too. I mean, there's people making big bucks coming up with these ideas and these solutions, and let's just make this bad idea look good. Let's turn it around for us.
If you want to watch something
Just
really
like-
funny on that subject, I'll give you a link in private. It's really funny.
Okay, yes, email
on,
it.
on that subject. It's so funny.
Yeah,
You carry on chatting because I have to find it.
it's just like the Bud Light situation.
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
trying-
Ban lager,
They're trying.
ban lama,
they're-
ban lager, ban farmer, and ban political doctors. That's what I say.
Hey, Fry, how you doing? Good to have you here.
Here we
They're
go.
trying
I
to turn
found
that
it.
around, make it a good thing, and you found it.
It's
It's just like
it's titled. I don't know where I am. Time. I can't see you. Okay, it's titled "Alien Confused as Earth Leaders Try to Explain All the Human Genders." It's
oh
it
my
is
goodness.
It's hilarious, and I think it's actually
Hilarious.
YouTube. I think it probably will be YouTubeable because it's comedy.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it out.
You check it out, Kerry, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it will be okay.
Yeah. That's
I've got to find
They-
everything now. There's StreamYard.
it's like the old. It's like the old saying goes: they can make poo poo smell good. You know. Just give it a little.
And this
dash
is by
of this,
Jill
little dash of that.
as well. Jill comes
turn
up
it
with some
around.
amazing videos. And that's the crack he came up with this morning.
Uh-huh. But on this celebration of our independence, we all need to look back and think, you know, What is it all about? Why
Thank
are
the
we doing
English.
it? You're
And,
English, yeah, but it was
and
against.
boo at the British on the 5th of July. Oh, protest the British on the 5th of July. Protest the monarchy on the 5th of July.
There you go.
Do something
There you
different.
Create your own. Create your own thing. I think, you know, it amazes me, you know, how they try to take yeah, I think you sent this to no, you haven't said that.
Maybe I've maybe emailed it to you. No, I emailed loads of people it. I can't remember.
Uh-huh. I watched the comedian talking about blackface. He said,
about Trudeau.
No, not Trudeau, but he was talking about you know how everybody was against people using blackface.
Yeah, it's
He said,
ridiculous.
he said, but if I'm a Navy SEAL, I'm going to use that blackface. He said, and he would point out to a person in the audience.
You have to do.
It's
the way that you can get through. You get through at night in camouflage, creep up behind your enemies or the perpetrators of crime, for example, arrest them and put them to justice. That's what blackface is all about in England, anyway. With the Morris men,
right?
Yeah, you know the Morris dancing. They've just been recently, I think it was about 2 years ago, been banned to put black paint on the faces. They now have to put green on the faces, which is absolutely ridiculously ludicrous.
He told the fella in the audience, he said, I want you making me blackface right away. He said, then we'll go out there, and he said, just don't open your mouth. But you know, we should have fun with ourselves, and you know, I don't understand. Everybody's the same. We all bleed the same blood. There is no different races. We're all the human race. If there's a race to it, I don't know what we're racing to. But
That's ironic.
We are.
What Chaplin's just said in chat, it says, make rainbows godly again. I've got a really ironic thing to say about that. My mate, she's a girl, she's about 40, whatever. She's called Kerry, spelled Ceri, not how you spell Kerry. And her original name is Kerry Rainbow. We always used to call her Rainbow. We can't anymore. We have to call her Kerry from now. So it goes deeper, that rainbow thing.
Mm-hmm.
To have your own name. You know what I mean? Affected by this hideous war on humanity.
Yeah, we're in a dog eat dog world, and everybody's trying to get something over on the other, you know.
And that's what that alien video says, doesn't it? Have you seen that video, Kerry? Then
what's that?
Have you seen that alien video?
No, I don't think so. Oh, Alien, yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah. It's been a long time. I probably I don't remember, you know.
No, the alien one that I sent you a minute ago. The one that emailed
Oh, the alien. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
Yeah, but it's the same story. It's the same subject.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Everybody needs to realize that we're two genders, male and female. Anything other is a manipulation. it's not God's will. There you go, Shirlene. I'll put the link down there so y'all check it out later. I haven't looked at it, so I can't vouch for it, but Nobby's pretty good.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's really funny. It's very really to this what we're talking about.
There you go. The Vegas alien.
I think it's about 10 minutes long, isn't it? Something. How long is it? Oh, it's 5 minutes long.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, I got to make sure that it's suitable for YouTube, because you never know about BitChute.
Yeah.
Never know.
There's no swearing
Pop
in
it
it.
up there and
There's
go,
no
yeah.
violent scenes in it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. And it's comedy. It's obviously comedy.
Look through here and see what. Yeah, this all started, this land grabbing and everything. I'll change the subject, but it all started back with the Bundys. Way before that with the land management, but come to a head with the Bundys. And if we all remember that, or we all forgot it, where they tried to get the Bundy property, and big old range war for quite a while. I had to revisit it and refresh my memory on what all happened, but it finally ended up like almost a shootout. But it's just like these captures and shootouts by the government. Who knows what actually happened? If you think back now, you know, were we duped? Were we led to believe? Or, you know, was information put in there that was false to make us think, you know, that, oh, the government was good, they did their job, to cripple somebody that, you know, was fighting against them? We will never know. We will never know. That's why we need everybody out there watching, looking, videoing, talking. Keep this information out there. Keep people informed. If not, it's going to sneak up and get us. We have to be constantly on the watch. And we don't know when it'll happen or how it'll happen. But if enough of us are watching and videoing, hopefully we can catch it. Maybe we can catch them in the act. Maybe we can get the goods on them, get it out there. Yeah, I did the same thing, Italian. Hi again, Fry. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Oh, he was watching. Okay. Anybody else wants? Whoa, what was that?
That's me knocking my glass, sorry.
I about jumped out of my skin. Oh,
Yeah, my mic's right next to my table.
oh. Phone.
Everything's on springs. I'll have to get a better mic stand.
Gotcha. I got it. All these all these things going on, and we just sit back.
My left arm's going to be famous by the end of this.
And let's pray for our J6ers over to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was talking about earlier.
It was like, was it from, it was like, it was
4x4 instead of popping out.
It was like, was it from, if they had detonated?
Yeah,
they were
detonated,
planned to
yeah.
take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
All the way down. I was watching it and running. 4x4 instead of popping out.
It's like, was it from, if they had detonated?
Yeah,
they were
detonated.
planned to take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
All the way down.
All of a sudden, it was like bang, 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 like bullet shots.
What those keep popping
I
out?
saw from the corner, boom, 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 boom. Just like 20 straight hits. Just went down. And as the bombs were going, people just started running, and I sat there and watched a few of them explode, and I just turned around and I just started running for my life, because at that point, the World Trade Center was coming right down from the corner. Boom, 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 boom. The whole building just went. And as the bombs were going, people just started running, and I sat there and watched a few of them explode.
They're still popping out.
If that looked controlled demolition now.
See you later, Malcolm. Good to have you with us. Yeah, way below.
Only way that a building can accelerate as it collapses is by having pre-engineered, precisely timed, and precisely placed explosives. In other words, controlled demolition.
There we go.
It's not fully, but
So
it's
what do
fully
you
ready,
think?
isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's on the same. No. But there's another one of Building 7. I got noise there, sorry. There's another one of Building 7, and it starts in the penthouse and goes straight down. How many of you played Jenga? I know we've all
Yeah, I
played
played Jenga. Yeah,
Jenga.
have you seen that where they actually get a big Jenga board and then fly a model plane into it?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what happens when you hit one side of a building anyway? It tipples to the left if you hit it on right. If it tipples to right if you hit it on
If it's
left.
going to go down,
Yeah.
it's going to boom.
Yeah, yeah.
Not-
It triangulates it.
Yeah. And you could hear the explode. Oh, look at those. That's a muskox, right? That you're showing? Is that what
It's
they call
Highland
them?
cattle. It's 3-month-old Highland cattle.
Highland cattle?
Yeah, 3-month-old. It's just been let out into the field a week
Three
ago.
months? Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
They
Wow.
stay with mothers for 3 months, then they're let out, and then after another 8 months, they become yearlings, and then they get sorted out in whatever way they decide to get sorted out.
That is awesome.
They come up to cow, just shout, "Hey up, cow, come over here," and they come over to the cow, start licking cow, putting head in window. They're so friendly.
So are those yours, or are those yours, or?
They're up in North Yorkshire Moors. We'll go up and see them quite often because they're beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. That is awesome. We don't see them like that here. You guys must be more cowboy and Indian than we are.
You do it in a more industrial scale to England, don't you? You know.
What's that?
Speaking, your cattle raising and stuff, you got ranches and things like that, aren't you? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's totally different.
Big range.
And we've got mainly pedigree cows and bulls over here. We have a few mixed breeds, but very few.
There is a lot of smaller farms that just like raise the bulls and stuff, you know, pedigree and stuff. But we do have a lot of cattle ranches.
Bull's juice is one of the most expensive. One of the most expensive liquids on the planet, isn't it?
Yep.
Especially some of that Highland stuff. What you just seen there, them Highland cattles are well expensive. But in another 8 months' time, they will be having 1.5 meter long horns in another 8 months' time. 3 months to start off at a couple of feet. By the time they're a year old, they've got horns 5, 6, 7 foot wide, you know? Massive they are.
Yeah, Chaplain, while I'm thinking about it, write down my cousin's husband, Danny, in West Virginia. They found I guess it's a stage 3 tumor on his right lung. So add him on your prayer list. And everybody else, please pray. You know, we see all these videos, and we see the professional people that know building structures, our engineers and everything. They tell us this stuff, but yet somehow or another, the government just keeps coming and convincing us that they are wrong. My cousin's husband in West Virginia, they found a tumor on his right lung, and it says stage 3. So add him on your prayer. His name is Danny.
Do you have?
I have to get a microphone because I've noticed. Sometimes I don't get it out as loud.
It's fine.
Do I?
It's fine. Your mic sounds fine here. So, what type of treatment you offered for that?
Oh, it does?
Condition in America.
Every now and then I'll drop out. I really don't know.
Have you heard of?
I don't know.
Have you heard of laser treatment?
Laser?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I don't know what they do for that.
Well,
they're
it's a
quite
fellow
good.
Yorkshireman that
They're like 1,000 miles
Yeah.
from me. So
yeah, it will be more than likely chemo therapy
Yeah.
that the person's on. But there is alternative treatments which are just as available. Obviously, I think it would be available in America. I'm not too sure. But you should look into laser treatment. And look at a site called the Yorkshire Laser Centre. It's to do with cancer. It has a bit more information there if you want to read about it. Then the person's got more than one choice, if you know what I'm saying.
thank you, Chaplain. I will look into that.
Have a look.
Yeah,
It doesn't harm to have a look, does it? You know?
Right, yeah.
It's available here in England. But I don't know.
Yeah, we have. It's just like things like that. I know that we have cures for just about everything.
Yeah, the Russians
not
do. That's why
profitable.
they've
It's
been
not
trying to. That's why they've been trying to shut them up for the last near on 11 years. That's why the pharma industries don't like Russia.
Speaking of Russia, you know, in the 4th of July here, they showed a bunch of youth singing the Russian anthem, all happy,
Beautiful,
and
aren't they?
clapping, and you know, and
Yeah, beautiful.
patriotic.
Have you seen how they're dressed and things? They're all dressed really respectable, and they're all really
Right.
like male and female looking. None of them are like they're all looking really respectable and really, really strong and really educated and really, really happy. You know, you put the same party. Let's say I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's
Everybody really happy singing the song.
Yeah.
And we do
Yeah.
it here. We do it here, and it's like, you know, nobody wants to do it. And
yeah,
everybody's
because there's
frowning,
only
and
16 of
it's like
you,
a-
and there's about it's the whole government which hates you, so therefore you get covered up. You're not allowed to say anything about anything good.
Mhm.
You've got
But
to
the
be an
thing is, they
atheist,
all
and you've
look
got to be a
happy.
psychopath to get on. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. But we're
That's
told
impressive.
that they hate it and everything, but they're like enjoying. You can see in their faces and everything they were enjoying.
Yeah.
They weren't forced to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here we act like we're being forced to say, you know, sing the national anthem or say the Pledge of Allegiance. A lot of people say, well, the Pledge of Allegiance is new. It's not really a real pledge, you know.
No.
You know, who cares when it come out? It you know, it shows our patriotism. You know, if they come out in the 1600s, you know, it wouldn't make it any different than if it came out in 1950.
Yeah.
People,
1688.
The states changed. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, it's what we're doing at the time. So, you know, we're here like we thought Russia. We are here now what we thought Russia was really like, but we're being.
It's the opposite. We're living the Soviet
We're being
Union.
we're
The Soviet
propaganda.
Union Kingdom of Britain is not a country, and it's nothing to do with anything that English people or Welsh people or Scottish people have anything to do with either.
Uh-huh.
And it's the same as the Russians. They had nothing to do with the Soviet Union. They still don't, but they managed to get rid of the Union in less than 3 decades, whereas the British
Yeah,
Union It's been there since 1707 officially, right back to 1688.
Yeah.
And we need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of them off our planet. They're atheists. They're nasty.
And they're
psychopaths.
They are
And
trying
the pharmacy,
to keep us blind.
the druggies and junkies as well, all of them, you know? And they're abusers.
Yeah, the Soviets and the Russians, the English and the Brits, and in France, it's can't think now.
Yeah. Well, there's
country has
there's a penny sort
you
of
know,
drops there in France, though, isn't there?
nuances. Yeah, and they try to keep us blind and dumb to what's going on anywhere, you know, where we don't realize the differences, and we think, oh, it's one same burned down thing. Who knows what's going on, you know, unless you've been there. I mean, you know, you hear people coming back from Russia, and they say, well, you know, it's communist, but they're capitalists, and what gives, you know?
I can tell you
You know
one
what I'm
thing. There's been two sexes on this planet in the West, in England, for example, for thousands of years. The same as Russia. It's been thousands of years. In 1952, the British decided that there isn't two sexes anymore. There's 32 sexes. Russia still believes there's still two sexes. So who's right and who's wrong?
Right.
Thousands of
Right.
years. 1952 comes. They criminalize cannabis and legalize this, whatever on earth they're on about, in the same decade.
Mm-hmm.
And then people like Jimmy Savile end up being on the planet, Gary Glitter and things like that. King Jimmy Savile, Prince Charles, Prince Andrew, another one. Because they changed the law in the 1950s to make it absolutely bribable to get out your offences, because they put that law in, which is just, it's not a law. It's not even possible to be a law. Yeah.
No, it's not.
So if you're putting impossible laws in, and you want to do somebody for doing a criminal act, which is to do with that thing that's just been stopped, they're going to carry on. They're going to get away with it for years and years and years and years. It's never going to stop.
No, and that's what they count on. They keep it going.
And they're evil for good. They're evil forever.
They're trying.
Look at that
Right.
Gary Glitter dude. That Gary Glitter dude. But BBC went on top of pops with Jimmy Savile and everything. You know, fiddled with English kids only. He didn't touch any British kids or any other nationality kids. He just picked on English kids. He gets put in prison, gets let out on bail to a bail in hostel type thing, 15 meters away from a primary school. 3 days later, he's locked up again because he did the same thing virtually 36 hours after him leaving prison. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's Gary Glitter for you, and that's pretty much like what, a few months old, that news this year anyway.
And they make it's the map here. They're trying to mold us into one mold and think.
Yeah.
Well, just take all morality away, and they can control us.
Yeah,
that's the shame of it all.
Do you know about when and what happened when Rolf Harris died in England?
No,
I'll tell you. Okay.
Like I said, we don't know
10 days
about what goes
10
on
days
there.
after, right, 10 days after his death, yeah, it was announced that he'd died. Okay, they'd cremated him and buried him 10 days prior to it even coming out into the public realm that it died. They burnt him to dust 10 days prior, and then it comes out on British media that he died today, when in fact he died 10 days ago. And I still think it's probably, if I look at it, it's probably still in mainstream media that he died on that day, which is 10 days after that, the day he actually really died. I'm not too sure whether that's been enlightened yet.
And who knows how long they held it before that?
Yeah,
that's what we went through with. What's her face? The Supreme Court justice that died. I mean, a lot of these people could be dead and gone. We wouldn't know because we have. We know that there are either masks that are almost perfected to undetectable, you know, and even clones. I mean, you know, it's wow. I mean, it's mind-boggling to think about it. But if you look at a lot of videos of different people, different celebrities, not different celebrities, but different political people, you know what I'm talking about. And they're all different.
Yeah.
They're all different. And you can pick little things here and there, you know, if you put them side by side, you know.
Yeah, JFK Jr. has been talking about his dad's death recently, if you've noticed, and he's starting to bring out a few more secrets recently.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard what he's been saying recently about that subject, about his dad's death? It's quite interesting. Yeah, he's been talking about his dad's death, and certain things that we're talking about had influence on it.
Mm-hmm. I've heard a little, but I haven't paid too much attention, you know, to that aspect of it.
It's starting to bring that aspect out though, which is pretty surprising.
I would think here, I think here would really blow everybody's mind if him and Trump got together and run on the ticket. I think that would. Yeah. I think that would blow things wide open.
Yeah.
But it'll never happen, you know. But it's one of those dream things, you know, that you think about and wonder, you know, what if, you know.
Trump, JFK.
Because it's possible we could have a split ticket.
Yeah. I'd much prefer to have Putin as my prime minister than a British prime minister. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
At least he comes from a country called Russia. Our politicians have just come up from something that they make up, like, you know, come and join our gang, and we'll be a political party. There you go. We're called British. Okay, fair enough. No, well, do you got a language? No.
Yeah, have you got a country? How many actual political? How many actual political parties are in England? Do you know?
Not very many. Probably 20 or so.
How many?
Not many. I don't know exactly. I'll have a look.
20 or so?
20 or so, yeah.
I know we have a few offsprings here, but you know, on the main ticket, it might make 3 or 4. You know.
But there's only one English party. You know. All the rest are British.
All the rest are British. Oh my goodness.
There's
kind of lopsided.
British. All of the parties are British.
So let me ask you: does your spoiled ballot, do they count?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do count it. They do count because if you go to have a look at one of our local elections, for example, it'll say 100 for this party, 200 for this party, 50 for this party, and spoiled ballots are 10. Yeah. What it would be saying if people got the gist of it would be this party got 100, this party got 200, this party got 50, but we had 5 million spoiled ballots. That's when it starts talking. That means to say we do not consent.
Now, how does that in the parliament? How does that react? I mean, you know, how do they? What do they do? Do they listen to the people, or do they do like they do here?
Yeah, it ends up being a people's parliament, like it used to be, where the people are represented, not the politicians, and the country, and the well-being of the country, rather than politicians and being in there to be able to make money for themselves or to get away with heinous crimes that they're up to. And people, when they hear these results, you imagine, Kerry, when people hear the results like what I've just said, 500-foot Conservative, 300-foot Labour, 200-foot Liberals, and 5 million abstainers, which is the news. The 5 million abstainers is the big news,
right?
Yeah, right. And that's when MSN, mainstream media, ends up going, "There's something wrong here." Until that happens,
it's not really plausible. It's not really plausible here right now because they're not counted, and it would mess up a very important election if it's run. If we watch it, it's run honest. It would.
In some places in this country, there's only 17% turnout for local elections, for example. It's 80% of the people who absolutely detest everything that's put in front of them, so therefore they don't go out and vote. Now, if that 80% went out and went to, look, we do not consent, spoiled ballot, that's when things start to change. I don't know how it works in America, though. I don't know whether you count that, whether you say spoiled ballots in the outcome of your local or whatever elections. I don't know how it's worded over there.
I don't either. I've got to get busy on that, but I'm trying to think of ways it would benefit the people, but it wouldn't benefit the person that was being, if there was a good person running, it would hurt,
well, obviously, say there's four parties.
Whether there is a good person out there or not, I don't know.
Well, say there's four parties, and there are 5 million outvoted by the people. Then 4 parties are going to be abolished. People aren't going to listen to them ever again. They're just going to get wiped off the face of the planet.
But
and then things will have to be reworked out.
Is it working?
You can only find out on ballot days, really, can't you? It's getting the word round.
Do what?
It's getting the word round, making sure people know before the ballots, but it's a big task. There's 63 million people in the country, And there's a hell of a lot more in America, I think, isn't there? Yeah, there will be.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Well,
which is crazy when you think about it, really, isn't it?
Half the people. It had to be. If we have 350 million people here in the U.S. and a little over 160,000 vote, 160 billion voted. That's a little more than half. And they've got to figure, where they could. They've got to figure where they need how many they need in these states to pull it off, But what's worse, a spoiled ballot vote or drop box, mail-in ballots by the billions, they can be, voted by anybody. I don't know. It's a big question, and this is things that we need to.
It's a possible way to stop them from cheating. I think. I don't know.
This is something to think about. We all need to think about, and talk about, express, But nobody's doing it. They just, look at you and say, "Are you stupid?" I've heard, never happen, and they don't count them, and it all kinds of things so far. But we have to explore all possibilities to keep our freedom. All possibilities. no matter how how small or how big. We as the people have to talk about it, discuss it, figure it out, and that's what we're not doing. We're not doing it at all. Anybody else have an opinion in the chat? Kind of stalled or something. Is it stalled? Haven't had a remark since Chaplin wireless headset. Is that true? Hello?
I can only see Chaplin saying get a wireless headset at the moment.
Yeah. It's been quite a while. That was...
We just got some chips off Fry.
Oh, there's Fry. There's Fry. Yep, they're there. I'm surprised nobody's talking. In Zero. Fry and Zero. Okay, we're there.
It's okay.
What say you guys? Any comments? Any comments on that idea?
Mic check. Here you go.
Mic check. Yeah. We got it.
Is it Uber Fry TV or is it just Fry TV somebody else?
That's what he goes by. No.
It's
He's
not Uber, no.
Texas. No,
Okay.
He's in Texas. He
So
does
it's another Fry that we're learning. That we're meeting then. Okay.
Fry, put your link up there. I love JFK too. That was the day the earth stood still. When JFK died, I was in ninth grade. I was out during PE. We was out. They called us in. The loudspeakers. The whole thing was going on in the loudspeakers, and everybody just froze.
That's one big hole he's got inside of his head, isn't it?
Yeah, and that night, I was in Ohio then. That night we planned a vacation to see my grandparents in Florida, so we left that evening, the 22nd of November, my brother's birthday, and headed to Florida. And on the radio, every radio station played the funeral dirge the whole time. And it was a very, very distraught time. Probably even worse, I would say, than 9/11.
I'm already subscribed to Fry TV. What am I on about?
Yeah, he is great. He's got a
I thought you were another Fry. Yeah.
Oh, Zero put it up there. Thank you, Zero.
Yeah.
Zero's the man. He's the.
So Fry, is it canna butter that you use in them chocolate cakes that you got on there? Is it cannabis butter cakes that you're using? Are you there?
Zero's eating. It was a very solemn time then. Well, we'd have 9/11, which was
your nut butter can pancakes, was
equal.
it? Was it proper butter? Real butter from the cow and the plant.
And I watched the Challenger blow up. I was standing outside watching it. It went Y-shaped. And I go, uh-oh. And what was really bad about that day, the debris from the sky seemed to fall all day long. Pieces just floating.
What real can of butter is that, Fry?
It's all real. Yeah, he's very picky about his food. He has red labels that he don't eat, and you have to watch him. I won't give it away. You have to watch him. He's very good at what he does, and he eats well. He's probably kind of like you, with your Oh man, heck to get old. Can't remember. What is it? Pet it. Tell me that. Hey, Aruba, how you doing? Hope you're not working too hard.
Where you working, Aruba? Have we got any staff discount we can get? What are you selling at work? Do you sell stuff at work?
She works for she works in the medical field. She arranges surgeries and things, I think.
All right. Got any cheap knives?
Do you watch? Cheap knives.
Any surgical instruments I can get trade price off you. Sent to England.
Yeah. Right. Have you watched her? Kerrygold, yeah. Have you watched her drive in the morning?
It's one of my favourites.
Navi, have you watched Aruba's? Have you watched her drive in the morning going to work?
No, I don't know if I have my. Am I subscribed to her?
Usually around
him. Her.
I would
it's
say
a her, yeah. Aruba Dive Girl. It's a girl. Sorry.
Aruba Dive Girl. Yeah, she's a girl.
Yeah.
She's a woman.
Yeah,
she's the state lead for 17. She's a state lead here for our freedom movement. 1776 here in Florida. And
I'll
I'm
put a link up for
district
Aruba
lead
Dive.
here. Girl, yeah. Yeah, just
We
type
call
that
you
in, you'll
Aru
find
for
her.
short, then.
Aruba, yeah.
Are
we
you
call her
a
Aruba.
are you a bad diver? How does it work that way? I don't understand you.
Yep, she's a diver. She dives. She's a diver. She dives in Aruba.
Oh, right, a real one. Okay, right, yeah.
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 Yeah, spread it around England. Tell all your friends.
Well, I will do if you
They'll
give me a
enjoy
link
it.
to it. Is there a link anywhere for
yeah.
Aruba Dive? No.
Zero, you still eating? Got a link for Aruba? I can find it, but I'm slow. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing.
So you can get Irish butter in America still? Or is it made in America in the
Yep.
Irish style? It's imported, is it?
Imported, yes.
All right, cool. I didn't think butter could go that far.
There you go. Should be up there.
Yeah. I'm not subscribed. I've never been here before, so let's have a look.
Ruben put it up there too. Very good. I think everybody's mods, so you can put your link up there, everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome. We all got to stand together.
I'll look later.
We all
I'll
gotta
just
help each
subscribe
other.
now, though.
And hopefully everybody has Navi's. Put yours up there, Navi. I haven't seen it.
There you go. My latest one, I did it for my mate in Canada called Dana. Is this one? It's got starfish which are now extinct in it and stuff, and clams and things like that, and seagulls which are going extinct as well at the moment. There you go.
Yeah, Ruben's on the road a lot. An hour, at least an hour every morning, an hour every evening. So is it
What,
fine
live
tonight,
driving? Do
Aruba,
you
or
drive then, Aruba?
later?
And you're doing live streams on drive when you're driving somewhere or something?
Yeah, when she drives, right? Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I do it on
And
my
it shows
pushback now
Florida.
again, don't I? Aruba, I'll take you around my town if you want. There you go. I'll give you a link to mine. Travel around Harrogate. My channel.
All those narrow little roads over there, and so you want to drive a semi on those roads?
That'd be great fun, wouldn't it? 5'8" wide on our roads. Some are 5'10" if you're lucky.
Yeah. About the narrowest roads I've ever been on was in Switzerland. And let me tell you, those little narrow buses they have there, you know.
Yeah. I've drove through Chamonix and up through to Switzerland to Geneva in a Ford Escort Mark 1. It's brilliant.
We went up to
That's
Rhone,
back at 90s.
the Rhone Glacier. We went up to the Rhone Glacier, and it's like one of the front wheels of the front tire on the edge went over, you know, and he turned the corner and back on solid ground again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, you either watch with anticipation or close your eyes and hope for the best. And all you can see is the twisty, turny turns all the way up, looking down. And let's put, let me see here. Put this one up there.
Thanks, Aruba Dive. There's a link to a travel around my local town if you like traveling about. And it's in 360 video as well, so you'll have a look around.
Come on. My phone went. Oh, what are you doing that for?
Yeah, I think I'm 3 subs away from 100 now. I've nearly got 3 figures.
100?
I think so. It's about 2 or 3 away from 100, I think I am.
Well, maybe we can build it up there.
Does it tell you how many subs you've got? I think I have.
Every time I try to paste on it, my phone would jump back to the text. Come on. There's Wendy Bees. Like I say, she's on at 10 o'clock. She has a funny.
Oh, I've got 99 subs now. Thanks, Aruba.
99. Let's
to
get him to 100,
way.
guys. Let's get him to 100. And then on to 500. That's what I need. I need to get up to 500. Everybody's passing me like I'm sitting still. The guitar man, yes. Everybody said the lead guitar man. He tells it like it is, and he knows his stuff. So he knows a lot more than I do. Need anything technical? Ask Fry. Fry knows a lot of tech. Everybody here helps each other. If you have a technical problem, you and Fry ought to get along good now with your tech and his tech. Oh my goodness!
Oh, I'm well teched up here.
Yeah, you'll have a jolly time. Jolly time.
I've retired about 6 years ago. I'm still living on that.
When what age do you retire there?
Well, it's 70 something, 77, I think it is. But I'm 77. So physically unfit and
you're not 77.
Yeah, they ripped me off.
They ripped you off. How old are you? Yeah. Not to be nosy.
I'm 60.
60?
Yeah.
That's a good age. Good age.
Yeah, you're old enough to be my older brother, aren't you, Kerry?
Yeah.
You could be my older brother.
Yep.
What are you, about 12, 13-year-old than me or something?
13.
Oh, nearly right. Crikey. I guess there you go.
Yep. Prize 52. Yeah, I've been around a while. Good long while. Hope to be around a while longer.
We all walked the same streets when we were kids, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I
that
still
time
look
that
at these
rubbish what
old.
they got today, was it?
I went to when I was at the doctor's last week. This old guy in front of me, he was the same age, and I'm thinking, man, people look at me like that. I mean, do I? Yeah. I don't feel old.
No, I don't. No.
I have recently. I'm feeling my
But
age.
you see some
you know.
people and you think, crikey, he's old, isn't he? He's injured, that dude there, isn't he? And you go up to him and you find out they're only 48. What? Hey, how come you look like that?
Bomb, bomb, boom, bomb, bomb, boom. Chaplin said you just made 100.
All right, thanks. Yeah, but
So celebrate.
yeah, I might get another quarter of a pint of ginger beer.
Yeah, there you go.
But I can celebrate. I've got my pig roast cooling off in Cutchin at the moment, so I'm going to have good dinner tonight. I've got my Yorkshire pudding mix whisked up with cloth on top.
What kind of pudding?
Yorkshire. God's pudding.
Yorkshire, okay. Don't know what it is, but
Oh, well. When you come to Yorkshire,
Very
I'll
good.
give you a secret.
okay. Yeah, speaking of which, it's about lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm starving looking at that and smelling that meat in the background.
Yeah, making me
But I've got-
hungry.
But I've got a
Hungry.
family of 4 roasts to eat all of my own.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be pork, applesauce has to have applesauce, Yorkshire puddings has to have Yorkshire puddings, and I may open a can of peas if I'm lucky.
Sounds good. Oh, Chaplin says great.
Definitely
You
great.
got one vote of confidence there. So have you watched Chaz 73 yet, Navi?
What, 73? I didn't get that.
There in English? Going to go wherever she lives. I'm not quite sure where it is.
Obviously not. No, I've never heard of it.
She
What was
has,
it again? What 73
Chaz,
did you say?
Chaz.
Chaz.
Yeah. S.
Oh, SHAZ. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Z, right. 73.
Okay, I'll have a look. Shaz 73.
She walks everywhere. And the scenery is just pure awesome.
A blonde-haired lady.
Oh, there's zero.
Blonde hair.
Long blonde hair, yeah.
Viaduct Walk, Lovely Day. Does that sound about right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the channel then, yeah.
What's going on, guys?
I've subbed to that then.
I'll put the link up there so other people. Not too much.
How are you doing today?
That channel.
Doing good. Trying to keep
Hey,
on
who's that
getting
just
on.
joined? I don't recognise you with the blue glasses. Hello?
My name's
That's
Zero.
Zero. He's
All right, Zero. All right.
He's on YouTube. Has a trucking simulator. Him and Chaplin.
All right, yeah.
Drive semis together. And there you go. They drive semis together. There's another one. You like that? When do you do it? Oh, Chaplin. There we go.
Oh, good
Make
afternoon.
sure, make sure I'm getting worthy people. Here.
All right, Jeffro.
Hey,
I knew he
everybody.
was going to be right behind me. I knew he was coming.
You
What's
knew
up,
he's
Jeff?
coming?
Good morning, buddy.
Well, you just drugged me.
Good to have
You
you
just
guys.
drugged me right into the channel, Zero.
Hey,
So what you
it
been
happened.
doing? Being stuck on ceiling?
I got a whole house that's empty right now, so I took total advantage of it.
There you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
Maybe you're gonna
Last
ask me
night,
more when we play that again, Kerry. That's tonight.
Do what?
We play again
Tonight? Tonight.
We play tonight. Yes, Chaplin
Play
and
tonight,
I, and
Nobby, so
a few of the others. Yes,
what time?
7 p.m. Central Time. 7 p.m. Central Time. It'll be on Twitch.
Central. So it'll be 8 here.
It's 7:15 here at the moment, so I haven't got a clue what time that central time is.
Let's see, it's 2 here, so it's 5 hours.
So have you got a
It'll
truck
be,
simulator, rig on your PC then?
Yes,
it'll
sir.
be midnight your
Yeah,
time.
I've got a racing sim with 3 33-inch monitors, bucket seat, everything, pedals, everything. Yeah.
Here I'll.
What do you playing? Are you playing via a simulator in Steam or something like that?
Farming Simulator. Yep, we stream that. As well.
Oh, you do Farming Simulator. Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I could
That is
join
how
them
my
then
team
in
was
my
formed.
rig and turn my rig into a tractor.
There you go. Join in.
I haven't got the. I have to drill through my walls to be able to put some cable through next door at the moment. I've got a great big rig next door all built up, but wired in.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's the replica of
Check
Gary's
your
truck,
background.
Moon Boss.
I'm going to go and make a cup of tea and I'll take a photograph of my rig and I'll be back in a minute or two.
Okay. I'm gonna put Gary's.
It's actually working good today because normally I have issues with it not working.
I found another game I like on there a lot, and that's Hot Wheels.
Yes, Hot Wheels is a good game.
That is a blast. I love it that the Camaro that I was using the other day or yesterday when I was using it, that thing had turbochargers, man. That's good. I'm gonna have fun with that.
Real? If I could spell, I'd be all right.
I think my wife knows how to make Yorkshire pudding.
Oh.
It's either her or her mom did it.
I think I had some when I was over there, but it's been so long I forgot. We had a lot of the local delicacies as we went around England. I can't remember what all of them was because a lot of it was like octopus and everything else. You name it.
I've actually had crumpets and tea.
Uh-huh.
Those are both very good.
Mm-hmm.
We should get in here. Tony, can you think of anything British that we have ever eaten before together?
Anything British?
Yeah,
English.
like
Yorkshire pudding?
Yorkshire pudding. We've had that. Yeah,
Mhm.
I've had that with you. Didn't we have some sort of biscuits?
Scones?
Scone. Okay,
Mhm.
had that. I couldn't think of all the names of these dishes, but I know we had that. Not sure if your mom made it or if you did.
Uh-oh.
We both made it.
Oh,
proper way to make it is over the drippings of the roast beef.
Yeah.
Oh God, you got me wanting to make it.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it too. Same thing.
Oh, yum. God, that's what I'm
They're discussing English food, Navi.
Yep.
I thought I saw him up there, but it must have just
Oh.
refreshed.
Is that a biscuit, dear?
No.
Scone?
Scones?
But,
Yeah,
It looks like a cracker to me, or
can
could
be
be.
considered a biscuit. It's like a afternoon tea thing.
Oh yeah,
Tea
yeah.
and scones.
Yeah, that's right.
hmm There's many ways to make them. Make them with raisins.
Here's my new favorite
Hot Wheels
game right
Unleashed.
there.
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Oh no!
Oh, it's
Now, do y'all,
wild,
do y'all,
Tommy.
y'all have like the steering wheel, or do you use
Go to
the?
another blessing.
I was doing 130
Joystick.
miles an hour on that track.
I don't think my fingers are too. Yeah,
Probably faster
my
than that. I'm not
fingers
even
aren't
sure.
nimble enough to do that anymore.
No fun. When do you want lunch, so I don't
I would have to
disturb
set up the
you?
steering wheel and the gas pedal.
What time do you want to eat
What?
lunch so I don't have to disturb you?
I literally just made that
Lisa,
back up, like
Lisa
2
for another hour. Yep.
I have a program thing that I can shrink it down to whatever size I want and make it work. So
Very good.
Mhm.
Very good.
That means you better watch out. He can shrink you.
You can shrink me. Incredible shrinking man.
Mm.
Oh. Remember that program? Hello, John.
Yes, I do remember that program. Yes, I do.
Yep.
It's funny.
Da, 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 da,
I was thinking, boy, TV has changed so much. Used to be wholesome, you know. You wonder what.
What's that?
I'm asking you, what are they?
You
Where'd
wonder
you
what
find those?
Leave It to Beaver would be like nowadays.
Oh, I gotta sell those. They're
Totally
they're
different.
flats for putting an HO track on there. I'm gonna have to sell those because I can't use them.
That was one of the things I was going to talk about. You know, was old TV and new TV and how we started out. You know, where like Leave It to Beaver and
Oh, that picture
all that
needs
good
moving.
stuff.
I'll move that picture. Hang on a
Got
minute.
those around
My
there.
Three
It's like
Sons.
that. I've got to drag it across.
I intended
Here's my rig, if you can see it.
to put those under that layout.
Yeah, I got a kiss.
Well, they're supposed to be
kiss
to
from,
do turnarounds on
well-
layouts,
That's the power to the.
and they're made out of
The
the same
steering wheel.
material that I want to use for machinery.
Them SRT
Wow.
steering wheels are
That's what it is.
fantastic.
It is okay.
That's a
I'm
setup.
glad you told me.
That is a setup.
I'll
Right,
show you,
Zero?
I've got more pictures. I just took 3 pictures. I'll show you another picture. Image.
Get under the desk for now.
Plus.
I like that.
Image.
That's a nice steering wheel. That's an expensive one.
Yeah,
But it's a good one.
2,000
Yeah.
quid it cost me that steering wheel.
I bet.
That
I
is
used
very
to-
nice.
I
The
used to
pedals
be set
cost
up like-
300 quid each. The pedals cost 300 quid each. So
You
yeah.
play a lot of racing games, don't you, newbie?
I used to do so about 3 years ago, but my health, I've got painful pancreas and it causes me trouble because it's really powerful. Where's that come up?
It all
Oh, here we
slows
go.
us down.
Got to get rid of that one. How do I do that? Close up.
I like that.
There we go, this one.
I can't afford
That
that.
is
Don't
a
get me
very
started.
nice setup.
I can't grab it now.
I like his computer because I can see the colored fans.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've just built the PC 2 months ago. It's got
You ought to see.
i9-13 processor in it. So we've got three
Oh, man.
33-inch screens. So it's a 96-inch screen.
You and
Mate,
Price
the-
should do a panel
the-
together.
The aluminium rigging cost me 2,000 quid just for the material to build it myself. All that.
I am
Handbrake
impressed.
cost 300 quid. Sick Essential
Is
cost
that a
200
Marshall
quid.
speaker?
Yeah.
Does that say Marshall back
Sure
there?
is.
And that's my
Wow.
that's my
Marshall
fender
speaker.
down there. Just see a bit of purple.
Those things cost some money.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, my old computers cost
You
me
gotta show everybody your
16,000 quid.
Hey, Navi, you should probably
Yeah,
hook
man.
up with Fry and have a panel.
I've just got one more picture of it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Him and Fry are two of a kind, really. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
I'd have fun on
probably
that channel.
get on fabulously. Fantastic. Hey,
I'm gonna
Navi,
get another
are you in
monitor
the
here.
room where you can show your spoons and stuff? Your
My room
swords?
next door. It's next door where that rig is. That's my main
Oh,
room. I'm in my
next
bedroom.
door, okay.
My bedroom's set up for music. I've got a music studio in my bedroom, so I mainly play my music in here, do videos. Next door, it's for entertaining people and stuff, you know. And it's just like that. I do all my
I've
work
got
in
a-
my bedroom, next to my computer.
That's what I do too.
That's my new one, Gary.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. You sell them as merch?
Mhm.
I thought so.
Yep, I can make it that one, or I can make it the old one.
Uh-huh.
I even get mouse pads too, which I know me and Chaplin have been talking about getting him one. Fucking focus, damn it!
It's a bit blurry.
Yeah, well, it's not wanting to.
Yeah, it's wanting to
All right,
blend
hold on.
into your background there.
Right.
Yeah, I'll undo the background.
It's trying to look like the background.
There we go.
Oh, I could put it as the background because it is a picture.
It is a picture, yeah. Now, is that there you go.
Talk about
Yeah, that's my mouse pad that my wife made.
Talk about a big mouse pad. Now that's plenty of room for me. Right
That's
here
why
in
I
front of
said,
me.
Chaplin, it's pretty big, buddy. I didn't know exactly what you needed, but
Yeah. Well, I'll give you
Yeah,
an
I just-
example
I
of what I have. That's about how big that is.
yeah, it's about as big as that. Yeah. I think mine's a little wider. Oh yeah, I love the wavy shit. That
I
was
won't get rid of this pad. I'll keep it around.
Yeah, you get your special pad. And my
Shout
desk
outs
is
to
way too
Lynn.
small
I got
here.
your package
This side.
today, hon. Thank you.
Oh, speaking
We
of
will
packages,
definitely be sending pictures to you. So I figured out the issue, Chaplin, why last time I was on this on StreamYard, why it wasn't working, because it didn't have me signed in. Now it's working better because now it's
Yeah.
not all whee everywhere. It's actually stable.
I'm not totally against StreamYard. I'll go on there, but
I like
my
our
channel.
ratings better.
For my channel, my purposes, I'd rather have Restream because it works better for me. You know, it's just simple.
Plus, I know what I'm doing in the background if you need me to.
That's true. That's very true.
What video cards are you running?
What graphics cards am I running? GeForce, and there's another one, and I can't remember what the name of it. It's I got two of them built in my laptop. So
what series GeForce is it? It's okay. I won't ask you a technical question. I just thought you were.
I can't remember offhand, but
I've got the 4070 Ti. i9 13 Pro, i9 13 generation
processor's faster than mine. I only got an i5.
64 gig of RAM.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does 4K rendering just like that, just instantaneously, and 360 video. It's fantastic.
For what I do, it works just fine. So I'm not complaining. I know I need to upgrade eventually, but I only paid like $700, so
yeah. I
I'm
just
got my
upgraded from a 9910 processor and a 1080 Ti, and it's just moons and moons and moons. It's just miles apart, you know. And do so much more with this computer now compared with before.
Right.
You know, what used to take a day now takes the time I get it on my head. I can produce 2 4-minute 4K videos every day now easily. Whereas before I couldn't do 4K videos for a start off. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, that looks good.
Chaplain, this is Sea of Thieves, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And what is Sea of Thieves? Is it a theme?
I'm sorry, guys.
Is it
Continue talking.
Is it a theatrical group or something? What is it?
It's a pirate game.
Oh, it's a game. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you can play it on your PC too,
Yeah, okay.
and it's cross-play, so you can play with us council players.
Okay, I'll have a look at it.
Yeah, you. Sorry.
I thought you might have been in a Pirates reenactment group or something in theatre or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna stay live because I went to and I was looking for you. I went to Hobby Lobby this morning and I got all my pots and I got extra large pots in stock carry. So I got the pot for the
I hope you all don't hear that too much.
ladybugs. I got the pot for the Hot Wheels and I got the pot for the Bumblebee one I'm fixing to do.
I sent
Everybody is.
Double Deuce a package. She just got it, so she's opening it online. I gifted her. So I'm watching her to open it. So you guys tech talk.
I get out here and just work with them and just see what happens, basically.
Nope. My guys do, but not me.
I picked these up at the Dollar Tree, y'all. I got one of each of these little tubs. And I got these because in a crunch they could be a flower pot. You know what I mean? As far as like planning.
My wife's at her mom's house, and she just found my son's old shoes that when he was a baby. So I was like, "How? That's where those went." 13 years ago.
Jeffro, I am sub to your channel.
Listen, there
Yeah,
one visit.
I always feel a bit uncouth when I go to Jeffro's channel because I'm from Yorkshire. I'm a bit I try not. I always say the wrong things when I come to your channel. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's all good, man. He don't mind.
No.
He'll let you know.
It did let me know. It was after me visiting this channel probably 2 or 3 times. I
Guys,
didn't
I'm gonna
realise
step out
what
just
type of
1
channel
minute.
it
I'll
was.
be right back. Okay.
Copy that, Curry. We'll hold the fort. We got you. We'll play Black Control if we have to.
Yeah, I can tell the difference between if the white sometimes or if it's somebody else.
Yeah, she's going through baby clothes of hers, so that way, if there's anything good in there, she could bring it home for our newest daughter that's going to be born in October.
All right. Okay. So you went in it? What, 6-month-old or something? Yeah.
I will have a newborn in the house in October. I have a 3-year-old in the house, and then I have a 13-year-old.
Cool. Oh, 13-year-old will come in handy, won't it?
Yeah, my boy. He's my only boy in the house, besides me. That's all right, though. I love my daughter. She's amazing. I got her to say Chaplin's name the other day, and he about fell out of his chair.
I watched this video about these tracking
My
dogs.
favorite thing to do is go, "Are you kidding me?"
They had it was quite amazing how well this dog could track people.
I hear lead guitar man somewhere.
Because because
Yeah, he's on Deborah right now. I'm trying to
obviously trained really well.
type a message to him.
Ah.
And that is exceptional for any.
Oh, that Shaz 73 is a different one then. I found another Shaz 73 somewhere else in America. All right.
And the dog did.
Oh no, it's the
A
same
lot
one.
of English
No, it's the
pictures,
same-
I
no, it's
really
the
do.
same one. It is the same. I've subscribed to that one.
Situations that I
Is she
think
American
most
then?
tractor
Oh
dogs
yeah.
would fail.
Is she? Is
Yeah,
Shaz
so
73 in England?
We just got
my YouTube channel for my team and I is basically just videos that we occasionally put up from whatever we're doing or from video games after we're done streaming. But our main platform is Twitch.
And they were throwing
Right. Yeah.
this at the front window because the dog was there. So the dog started going
Which
berserk.
make sure if you guys have a Twitch account, you guys are following us all on the Twitch accounts too, because Carrie has one, Aruba Dive Girl, Chaplain, We the People, aka Interstate Travel Crew. If you don't know who he is, check him out. Myself, a couple of my guys have Twitch accounts and stream.
Like she stopped across the street and I looked
I'm just letting him know that we've been promoting his channel on Twitch.
Oh, and Lee Guitar Man, biggest one. Thank you, Chaplain. 'Cause
That's why I'm telling him.
Absolutely. I can drop that channel in the chat if you guys have Twitch channels. Yep. Let me just go over to the Discord real quick.
Yeah, that's
Chaplain and I have been working very hard on the streaming family channels in the Discord here. So
I should give you a call because there's more to it than just this. That makes
Yes, give me a call. Yeah, of course. Yes. By all
If
means.
you're free, I can give you a call real quick and tell you and fill you in.
you might want to
All right.
mute Mike Chaplain when you're in here though, or jump
I'll
off.
do it.
for
I'll
a
do
minute.
it.
Yep.
Just let me know if you're free.
Right, I've got a Twitch link. Okay.
That is Lee Guitar Man's Twitch channel that we're promoting for him for now.
I'm not even sure if I've got an account. Have I got an account?
Yeah.
Oh, I have got an account.
And that's the thing. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of space on their phones or tablets and stuff for the app. You don't need the app to make an account. Just use your internet browser, type in Twitch. You can sign in that way and make your account.
I'll be back in.
You can watch that way as well. You don't have to have the app on your phone if you don't want to. Or
I'm
tablet.
going to. He's going to call me right now.
Yes, sir. You better do so.
Well, he posted the picture in our Telegram group, and oh my God, I about died.
It's just across the top. That explains why there's no footprints.
And it's perfect. It's a long-haired mascot with sunglasses on. And it really does.
Oh, that was funnier than heck, man.
Too much information either way.
I just found that hilarious, though. Leave the dandy.
All good, Carrie?
All right, I'll be back in just a minute, folks.
I'm good.
All right.
Are you hearing okay?
Hey, get my
Everything good?
AirPods in so I can hear. Yep, it's good. Oh,
As soon as he calls, I'm going to be offline for
I don't-
a few minutes.
Kevin for Chaplain.
I don't know whether
I'm
y'all
still
know.
sipping on the same energy drink from yesterday. So
I don't know whether
There you
y'all
go.
know Double Deuce.
Double Deuce? No.
She's a streamer for the freedom movement, and I gifted her a 2-pack of 10,000 mile chargers for her. Yeah, because she's always running out of battery. So I was watching her open it. Good country girl from Georgia living in Texas.
Fry said he's jumping on panel soon. Oh yeah, the Fry man.
Yep.
Been trying to get Fry to come to Twitch just to hang out for a little bit. He hasn't done it yet. Me and Gary are pushing for it though. Keep going.
There you go.
You come on, Fry. We know you got a Twitch account. It's hilarious.
I've just been to Twitch and I've got.
Come on, you guys got to come watch Chaplin drive a truck. It's awesome.
I've not been into Twitch for years, but it looks of it.
Well, if you're on Twitch, just let me know and I'll drop my link. You can see what I got all going over there.
Yeah, I've got Twitch. If you put a link in there, yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and drop that for you then.
I've just had
it's already in the chat, but I'll put it in there again.
Code to my phone. It's been that long since I've been there.
Quite a few people have Twitch accounts, and I've been linking them with their YouTube channels. Carrie's is in there. Yep. I got Ruba Dive Girl. I got Chaplin. I got Interstate Travel Crew set up. I got League of Tarmans right now. And then, of course, a lot of people on my team.
And I'm starting to get reaction from it. So
thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
I'm trying, bud. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I figured if we can get some people to come hang out on the Twitch side on your guys' channels, eventually they'll come look and see what Chaplin and I and my guys are up to.
Right. Yeah. Link them all together.
That's right. So my Twitch channel is in there with the YouTube channel, Nabi.
Twitch, okay, yeah.
I was going to say something, but it must have been a lie because I forgot.
It's okay. There's the Fry Man. There's that blue wrench. Oh, yes. He's in the kitchen studio.
I'm on my phone, but it's got the wrong aspect ratio for the damn screen, so I'm working on that.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, I'm not on my big system. Because I'm going to go outside and do a little yard work.
Ride your bike too?
Probably ride later. I didn't ride yesterday for the first time in a while just because of work, but
yeah,
I usually get 15 miles in a day, sometimes a little less.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and the bike that does all the work, of course I power it, is this right here.
Thank you, Nabi. I see that.
Like Gary Fisher.
Yo.
I couldn't ride that far without this bike. This bike today, if you were to buy it new, would be about $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 years ago, I paid under $1,000 for it.
That's amazing.
Have you seen my bike on my channel? What I built myself.
I just subbed to your channel about 20 minutes ago. So I'm
if you have a look at my channel, I've got my bike on there, which my bike does about 54 miles an hour.
Yeah, this is not a speed bike. This is a mountain bike. It's
mine's a mountain bike as well, but yeah.
Brianna's 3 centimeters. Let's go.
I got
get there till
front
after.
suspension, but no rear suspension. It's a hardtail.
Yeah, mine's a hardtail as well. Much prefer hardtail.
I'm hanging out with the boys. What the heck?
But I got I get my tracker. My fitness tracker goes here. I got my headlight there. I got my temperature gauge. This is where my regular phone goes. I got 2 things for water, basket, and I got my bamboo kickstand that I rigged up. Right here is my bamboo kickstand. And I got my flashing light on the back. And this is a new addition. I just put the basket on about a month ago. So, and this gets people's attention.
Hey, for the amount of miles you ride, man, that is probably
one.
Perfect.
You can see. I can't see. Where are we?
Okay, guys, I just got word my granddaughter's
got a 1.6 kilowatt Bafman motor in
about to go, so I'm gonna let y'all keep chatting. So the last man out, whatever. Okay.
10-4.
Yeah.
catch that. I gotta head to Orlando. It's about
All
an
right,
hour
later,
drive.
Carrie. Later, Carrie.
Y'all enjoy
Later,
it.
Carrie.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for.
What brand is your bike?
I made it up myself. It's a Boardman frame.
Okay,
If you know
gotcha.
Boardman. I've got a Bafam. Maximum output is 1.68 kilowatts, 1,680 watts.
Okay, so it's an e-bike.
Yeah, I put it on, made it on myself, put the crank in and things like that. You know, I had to make the crank bigger to be able to put a big crank in it and things like that. Lots of little tinkering today.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's brilliant. It does about 60 mile on a full charge if you keep it steady, and up to about 54, 55 mile an hour.
Yeah, the fastest I go on my bike is about 20, and it's people power. Mine's not e-bike.
Fastest I go on my bike is 28, 29, 30. Above that, it ends up being a bit scary. You know?
I ride barefoot with no helmet and no shirt, so all I
Yeah,
have is
no
shorts
helmet.
on.
No, don't have helmets. No. Don't know where your head is if you have it floor with an helmet on, do you?
No, I ride barefoot with no helmet. I'm kind of old school. No
Oh
shirt.
yeah, there's the old truck. I love that truck.
Oh yeah, I forget that I got a camera on. I'm just walking around talking. There's the old 65 running the water well right now. I put more panels on. I put another panel on it there.
I've seen that.
This
Yeah.
is kind of temporary, but I'm going to make it a little bit more permanent, and I'm going to get a higher powered one. That's only 120 watts. It's an old one I had in the hallway. But I'm probably going to put two 200 watters that come forward on the cab to shade the dash.
Yes.
So they're going to come out long. So I'll have another 400 watts. So this thing will have 1,400 watts when I'm done.
Nice. It's gonna be running a lot of things besides the truck itself.
Yeah, it'll run a window unit right now, but my inverter is the weak link. The one I have on here overheats when it runs the AC all day because it gets so hot under the hood.
Yes.
It's got enough power to do it, but it's overheating. That's why I put that white towel on the hood right now, because it's kind of cutting the heat down a little bit, the radiant heat underneath here. Because it's an old inverter. It's only an 800 watt, and I got it for free. It's a modified sine wave. I fixed it, but I'm only running it at 360 watts right now. It's running the water well, but the window unit pulls about 520, so that's just a little bit too much for the heat.
And that runs all off electric still now, right? Or is it still got gas option too?
The truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the original. Say again?
I've been meaning to ask.
Yeah, it's got the original straight six. I didn't mess.
Nice.
Yeah, I've restored the. Yeah, it's got the original straight six 230 right there.
She's a beauty.
One barrel vapor carb. It's only got one battery with all the solar panels. I'm only running off one battery.
That's awesome.
The only thing I modified is I put a electronic ignition, a distributor out of a Nova in here. So I got rid of the points because points are just crap.
Right.
And I put a MSD timing control so I can adjust the timing right here. So the module is in the dash. This is the MSD right here. It's a GM HEI adjustable timing module.
Oh,
right there.
All right.
And then the knob for that is right here, so I can adjust my timing about 7.5 degrees forward and retarded in advance, and I keep it right about top dead center right there.
Look at that.
So that really makes a difference with the truck, because I can run old fuel in this thing and just retard the timing.
Yes.
Or I can run, whatever kind of fuel, depends on if you need a pre-ignition or not. So, and I can run some high-end fuel and advance my timing pretty much without it clattering, some good 100 and something octane. But I don't need to. I just run the regular ethanol-free gas. I don't put ethanol in any of my vehicles. It's all ethanol-free.
Right.
And here's my
I was
heater.
curious because I seen the plug on the gas tank, and I'm like, Did he make that all electric, or is it still run off of gas?
No, I would love to have a. Here's what I want to do. If I had the money and the time, I want to take a 36-volt forklift.
Yes.
And I put a forklift motor in here because I don't need speed. I just want low end torque.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Did we lose you, Fry? Or are you still there? I think he froze. Uh-oh. I think Mr. Fry froze on us.
Phone's got too hot on it.
100% electric.
Ah, there you are. You froze for a minute. We didn't hear what you said.
Oh shit. Well, what was I saying?
The last thing we were talking about is you wanted to do something with like with a forklift battery. for
Okay,
low
yeah.
torque?
If I was going to make it all electric, I'd use a forklift motor and
Yep.
be a 36-volt forklift, and then I'd have my panels. I'd have each panel going to each battery. So I'd have like a 200-watt panel going to one battery, another 200 going to another 200-watt, and I'd probably up that to 400 to each battery, and then I would do just like I did the solar cart. Charge in parallel, consume in series, and then you don't have to have a battery management system like these stupid new electric cars do. And I
That
would
blow up.
probably use. Yeah, well, they're using the bad battery chemistry, and the battery management systems suck in them too. So
Yep.
there's two problems. So
I've literally seen pictures of the cars just lighting on fire, just sitting there in a parking lot.
yeah, and see, those are the lithium-ion batteries, and the lithium iron phosphates are a little safer. They usually don't supernova like that and go into thermal supernova. But yeah, I don't have any. I deal with lithium iron phosphate only when I'm working on projects. I don't use the unstable battery chemistries. So I'm over
Every
here
time I
like-
see that truck, I'm just like, "Yep, there's that truck. I love that truck. It's like one of my favorites that you have."
and it works. I mean, it runs the house. You know what I'm saying? It's running the water well right now. That my water well runs on a 110 volt compressor. It's a rocking piston airlift compressor, and it runs. It's a continuous duty compressor. It's a oilless, so it doesn't. It can run 24/7 if you want it to. And so
Nice.
the water that you see coming out of here is the airlift system that I designed.
Yeah.
For that. But see how it comes in spurts because it's
Yes.
being driven by air, and that's how that works. So I'll shut this off and give you a little demonstration. We'll do a little show here. I'm going to unscrew this, and then we'll just turn that on. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep, I can see it.
I can't see the screen outside. So
Right.
So that's air driven, and you can see how it's. And what's cool about an airlift well system is it's structuring the water and oxygenating the water as it's coming to the surface. So the water is actually being purified in a sense. It's being cleansed and structured.
Well, it keeps your yard nice and green.
Yep, my yard garden is what it is. This is my fig tree.
Yep.
In the front here, look at all the figs on this tree.
There is
And
a lot of
I've been picking for a week now. I've probably picked close to 7 pounds off of this thing already.
Jeez, that's a lot.
And I need to pick another couple of pounds. They're just everywhere. Look at all those figs. I don't know if you can see them.
That there's at least 4 or 5 of them I can see there.
Yeah, and then the babies right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yep,
7.
the green ones. Yep.
And all the green ones there. Look at these. They're just everywhere.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did some yard work yesterday where I'm getting my yard ready for the more gardening. And this is another part of the airlift system that feeds the goldfish.
Right.
So I got airlift stuff everywhere as far as outputs, and then there's one that goes to the tank on the back side of the property. And here's another outlet with airlift.
Nice.
So I can use it. I just hook a water hose up to this if I want to.
Right.
And this is the same one that feeds the goldfish. So whenever you turn this on, the goldfish don't get water.
That's why that one's off.
This is a separate one than that one. They're two separate pipes that come up to the property. So that's the reason why that one's still running. Yeah, I love airlift.
American Truck Simulator somewhere.
Say
What's
what,
that?
Navi?
Is somebody playing American Truck Simulator?
We'll be playing that tonight, me and Chaplin, and maybe a few
I've
others.
just been to Steam. I've got it installed, so yeah. I've played it for years. So.
Oh, we have all kinds of fun playing that. I love designing the trucks after the streamers.
You're saying you want me on Twitch. Here's the problem. I don't even have time to stream on YouTube anymore, much less Twitch. So it's just an issue. Like today is my day off, and I just finished eating, and I'm probably going to do some gardening.
Yeah.
And then I got to do a little editing for this radio station, and then once I'm done editing cuss words out of podcasts and shows, then I'll yeah. I love those emails. You got to take the word shit out of the show. It's like, okay, it's in there twice. Yeah, fun times.
A podcast, usually an adult thing, not really a kid thing, so I don't see the big deal.
Well, we're a full-blown radio station, so they can use that for evidence for the FCC to take our license away.
Got you.
So that podcast actually aired first on the radio, if that makes sense.
Yes. The Carrie
Somebody
man
needs
is
to-
back.
Somebody needs to turn off their YouTube.
That'd be Carrie.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm a newbie.
I knew it was you, Carrie, because everyone else was quiet.
Let's see Navi do it. I mean Navi. Fried his work. Try to figure this out.
Got sunflowers there too, huh, Fry?
Yeah, I got pumpkin,
Yeah.
watermelon, arugula. You can't see it. Sunflowers, a ton of them.
Yes, I see those sprouted.
Passion vines. Ground cherries.
Yes.
More watermelon. Okra. Here's an okra bloom right there.
You get a lot of watermelon?
I planted a lot, but they're slow. Everything's just not growing as good as it should be this year. Everything's kind of late. We haven't had much sunshine, so it's been cloudy and rainy. So we're finally getting a little bit of sunshine, but they're geoengineering today for the first time in about 4 days.
Yeah.
So they've been spraying the sun away all day. So that means that we're probably going to get some rain because they're doing some weather modification on us. So
yes,
messing around with us.
Yep, they got to
Oh,
keep
by the
everybody in chaos is what it is. It's got to be constant chaos.
Absolutely. I think we finally got
center
some rain a
homes.
couple days ago.
The hospital sent her home, so false alarm.
So what happened, Carrie?
My granddaughter's having my great grandbaby.
Oh, okay.
She wants us there after the delivery, of course. But she's only 3 centimeters. They got to be 10.
Oh, she'll be there for another couple hours.
No, they sent her home. Said it'd be tonight or.
Oh, they sent her home, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They usually don't send. Yeah. Once they dilate to at least a 2, they usually keep them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't know.
That's what they did. That's what they do here.
Yeah.
Well,
or they schedule an inducement and then you're there for like 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I went through it 3 years ago, and I'm going to go through it in 4 months.
4 months.
119 more days, I think.
Uh-huh.
Fry knows Ripta. So Ripta's first kid is going to be born at the same time as my third kid. Same month.
Wow.
Yes. And we're both having girls.
This way.
It's wild, isn't it?
Fun times.
Right? Yeah, oh yeah. I told him on the phone. He was all excited. He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." We had to wait a bit. We had to wait until we made sure that everything was good before we told people. But yeah, he's like, "Yeah, we were a little excited." I said, "It's completely understandable. It's your first kid. Totally understandable." It is a good month, Lynn, because that's even my wife's birthday month. She's the 20th of October. Baby's due on the 24th, so I'm thinking around her birthday, if not on her birthday. We'll see. My daughter was 3 weeks early. My son was a week late. Yours is the 15th. Oh, yeah. Got a lot of birthdays in October. I got a couple guys on the team that have October birthdays. You guys ready for this? Chaplain's birthday is July 27th on my anniversary. So I won't ever forget that.
Nope.
Be 14 years in July.
Yeah, my birthday shows up on Labor Day every now and then.
Nice. Mine's the 1st of December.
Not this year. So Labor Day is on the 4th. My birthday's.
Why, thank you, Lynn. We get to go baby shopping. Lynn did a nice thing, her and her husband, and we very much appreciate it. So we're going to be sending pictures to Lynn soon. My wife's face lit up, by the way, Lynn. She was like, I'm like, what? She's like, Lynn did something really, really nice. I was like, oh, okay. All right. We'll definitely be doing that. Make sure we send pictures.
So did you show the Reds?
All right, Lynn, we'll keep it shh.
Okay, let's go back to, there we go.
Told the wife if we ever get a chance to meet Lynn, I'm giving her a big hug for that.
There you go. Yep. Hopefully we can, some of us can meet each other. And
yeah, I'm definitely planning on taking a nice, probably 3-hour drive to Chaplin.
Do y'all remember Alex Glasgow?
Yeah. I watch him on an occasion, both channels.
He came by the house about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Nice.
So he's doing a job. He's like a project manager for these wind generators here in Texas.
Yes.
So he had a little shindig or something to go to in Austin. So he stopped by for about an hour and 30 minutes. We got to visit.
Very nice.
We do go back to Illinois. Hubby's from what part of Illinois? You can just tell me the county, and then I'll know. Because I'm in Will County, so if he's near there, I'm like about an hour from Chicago, and I'm about 2.5, 3 hours from Gary, and I'm about 3 hours away from Chapel.
That's quite a ways.
300 miles. I can make that in
Like
no
from here to
time.
Miami. Like from here to Miami.
Galesburg, Illinois. I'll have to look that up.
I'm also growing
Yeah.
moringa.
See how close that is to me.
I used to love Miami, but yeah, I haven't been there in a long. It's been a couple of years since I've been down there. It's a different country.
Have y'all
Yeah,
heard of
it's filled up.
moringa?
Moringa?
Yeah, have you heard of moringa? I also grow moringa. Here's a moringa plant.
Oh yeah. I was thinking let me put it up there.
It's kind of fighting these sunflowers. That's a
Uh-huh.
moringa tree right here. There's a moringa tree right here. It's got these small leaves, but you can eat the leaves. You can eat the seed pods. I would not eat the roots though.
And what benefit is there benefit to them? Or?
It's supposed to be the most nutritious plant you can eat on the earth that's been found so far, moringa. It's got more potassium than bananas, more vitamin C than oranges, you know, the whole story. It's got more.
Yeah.
So I've got one there, I got one here. Actually, I got two there, and then I got two that are coming up beside the house again. Last year, this one was doing so good. It was as tall as the roof almost. It was probably 15 feet tall.
What do you do? Dry the leaves and make a tea, or?
No, I just chop them up and eat them like a salad.
Eat 'em
So
like
you
a
just,
salad?
yeah, you just eat them, or you can make a tea if you want. You can, you know, do whatever you want and put it in a smoothie. All that fun stuff.
Oh,
That
there's a lizard.
He just got an insect. He just jumped on there and got his insect. Let's see, what is he eating? What's in his mouth? It's black, whatever it is.
That's one of those green ones that can change from green to dark. Not a chameleon, but yeah, I got
they can
one.
change colors.
I had one hanging around here about 2 weeks ago on my computer. I haven't seen him today. I don't know where he is. He disappeared. My buddy. I walk outside here and they jump everywhere.
Yeah, and then the roadrunners killed those lizards, so it's kind of nature. So I got a lot of roadrunners around here, and they're always eating the lizards.
Oh. I've never seen one.
You never seen a roadrunner?
Only the cartoon.
Oh
No.
man! In the evening, they come out in the evening is when they start eating, and they jump on the solar panels. They're all in the yard. I actually saw them mating in the neighbor's yard about a week ago.
Oh wow!
I've got a meat pawn on my push bike.
You got a what?
Meat palm. Like
Oh.
Roadrunner. Yeah.
Meep, meep.
Meep, meep.
But it's super loud. So yeah, it's super loud.
Do they sound like that?
And I'm gonna leave chat, but I'm gonna be in chat if you know what I'm saying, because I've got things to do at kitchen.
Oh no, they don't make sounds like that, Carrie. No.
Okay. Okay.
They do make sounds, but not like that. It is a different sound, and you'll have to get on the intertubes and listen, do a search for Roadrunner sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, you still got me full screen. Well, anyway, here's the
Yeah, you can show it.
Everybody's seen the studio, and it's not turned on right now, but you know, everybody knows what it looks like. But when their monitors are not on, it doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
But yeah. I always need another monitor. I got two 24s there. I think that's a 19. That one I think is a 13 or 14. That one's a 20, I think. I don't know. This one's a 24. Then, of course, all the cameras for the kitchen cooking stream. There's one camera there, another camera there, one camera there, cutting board camera here. Overall camera is pointing towards the living room. And then I'm actually wearing the Me Cam that I wear on my chest. I'm holding that for whenever I show the up close. And then I'll have another camera that's ported into the system through my camera system that runs on this screen, my Blue Iris system. And that's how I pull up the bird cameras and all that stuff.
How are they doing?
They are already gone. They left about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. So they are, they grow up pretty quick. But there's the birdhouse. You can see it right way back there. But yeah, they're gone already.
Oh, wow.
So here's my.
I must have missed that in between somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't do any videos about it.
That's why I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I kind of just gave up.
Yeah.
Lynn is called Knox County, and you're about an hour and like 30 minutes from me. So like 130 miles when you guys go there. So not that far away.
So this is my back door. Could y'all handle this on your back door? When you open the back door, this is a wasp nest. Look at this.
So do you leave it there on purpose, or?
They haven't stung me, but I did a short video about it the other day. And the day after I posted that video, what would you do if you had those and you're around your house? A lot of people were, kill them. Well, I got stung the day afterwards.
Oh, no.
And not by those, though. The ones by the garage stung me. And it was only one sting. And it's, you know, it left a mark. But, but I, you know, here's the thing. I've been focusing on not reacting to things, but responding the correct way. And a normal reaction would be to kill them all just because one dumbass stung me. So I thought about it for a couple of hours. I was like, nope, I'm going to just let it go. And they haven't hit me since. So I did not kill any of them, even though I got stung. So how you like that?
Yeah, I was stung by a little one that landed right on my thumb, and boy, did that hurt! Right on the tip of my thumb.
Knock on wood, I've never been stung in my life.
Oh man, I've been stung hundreds of times. Scorpions, yellow jackets, paper wasp, red wasp. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a video today. They took put a little bit of gasoline in a cup, a plastic cup, and stuck it up over the hive. And you know, they dropped into it and died as soon as they hit the gas, and then they scooped.
Okay, that's not the cool way to do it. Here's how you do this. This is the only reason why I have this soap around, is if I need to get rid of a nest. So what you do is you mix this blue soap, which is, some people call it Dawn, but any of this blue soap, this is the most toxic soap. You never want to wash your dishes with this.
Yeah, but, Double D's on here. She can attest to that.
And this is what will kill them instantly. So just put it in a bucket, foam it up, and just throw that water up on there, the soapy water. They die instantly. This stuff will even kill a black widow.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to use fuel because you could catch your house on fire. You could get that stuff on
if you drop it.
Yeah, just anything.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Soap water, the blue soap, will kill them instantly.
It kills most insects.
Yep.
A lot of people, like you said, mix it up in a spray and just spray the insects.
We got Double Deuce in the chat, Lynn. Yeah, cool. So anyway, I just want to drop on and say hi. Like I said, I don't stream much anymore just because I don't have the time. There's just work is crazy. It's summertime. I got a lot of work to do outside, gardening, fixing things. I'm so far behind. I'll never catch up. If I had 5 of me, I just wouldn't have enough time to catch up with all my stuff I need to do. They're not honeydews anymore because I don't have a honey, so they're just my dudes.
Honey. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Double Deuces has a video of her hands after doing dishes in Dawn soap.
Right, I need a pancake. I just ate one of my pancakes for I only eat once a day for the most part, except for yesterday I ate twice for the first time in about 2 weeks. But I had one of my pancakes, my famous pancake, nut butter pancakes. And oh, it was amazing. And then I also had 20 figs. So these are the figs off the tree. And if you want the best figs ever, pull them off your tree, throw them in the deep freeze like this. 24 hours later, you have the best frozen treat. You can't imagine how good they taste. It changes the sugar and everything in them.
Oh.
So I have tons of figs frozen right now.
Good idea.
It is really good. And that's how I keep my health up.
My favorite cookie is Fig Newton.
Well, these are better than Fig Newtons. I can guarantee you that.
I can imagine.
I also have tons of grapes on the property. And if I had more time, I'd be harvesting these grapes. But I did this the other morning. These are muscadine. I have black Spanish, muscadine, and Concord. So what I do with these is I rinse them off and I put them in the deep freeze and I eat them as frozen treats. And they are amazing. Yeah. If you've ever had a frozen grape. Now these are seeded grapes. So most people, spit out the seeds. The seeds are really too hard to be eaten. But these are the wild native grapes that are the best for you as far as nutrition. And you can't imagine the health benefits of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say I got a ton of grapes, I could fill up the bed of a truck with grapes. That's how many I got on the property. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, I'm not. I've been planting them for since I built this property. And I built the house in '97, and then 2003 is when I bought the back property. So I've been propagating them every year, just like the blackberries. I have more blackberries than grapes. I just don't have enough time. I need somebody to harvest all this food for me because it's going to waste.
Yeah.
And see,
no
here's
neighbors
something
or anybody around to.
Not that I would trust. This whole neighborhood's changed so much. I'm the only original one left, pretty much. So this is a moringa tree that I grow right outside this window. So if I want some moringa, which I don't want right now, you just pull it right off the tree.
Pull it right off.
And then I don't even have to go outside to harvest moringa. And then I got another one coming up down there. See, this was the parent tree last year. So this just broke off. I'll show you. That's how big it was from last year. It was huge. There, we'll break that one off. Now it'll get more sunshine. There we go. Doing it live.
There you go. Yep.
And see, this is where I throw my eggshell.
Educational.
This is my eggshell. So this is a mulch pile too, where I just put scraps and sweet potato skins or whatever. So it's food for the tree, and then the tree feeds me back. And here's my sweet potato slips. These are doing really good. I need to put those in the ground. So you just break these slips off and plant them, and then you'll have sweet potatoes. You don't want to plant the whole sweet potato in the ground because you'll just end up with a nice, big, pretty plant. You plant the slips only. And that's what I really need to be doing today. But, you know, I'm always thinking, I just want to take a bike ride now. It's just my getaway from work.
Hey, there you go. Hey, U-Haul. Glad to see you here. U-Haul
Hey,
system,
U-Haul.
Moringa, wonder of the South.
Yeah, and if you want to see a moringa pod, what a seed pod looks like, I might lose connection here, so I'll get it and bring it back in the house. Radio's on, but here's some of my seed stock. Here's a pretty good size one here. I need to be planting these because these should not be in a hot garage, so don't do what I do. But I got moringa seeds everywhere because I've been growing them for almost 15 years now. So this is what a moringa seed pod looks like. You can eat these when they're green and younger. They're kind of like green beans. See how long they get?
So that's what that tree is. I've seen those.
Yeah, and I'll bust one of these open so we can see what the seeds look like. They look like little UFOs. So the seed pod just opens up like this. It's really cool, like a triangulated pod. And inside here is the seeds. There's the seeds. Boom.
So they do.
And the seeds have wings on them, so the wind will take these, like they have like a little airplane effect. So there's these seeds have little 3 wings, so it'll blow them away from the tree, and that way it plants just far enough away from the tree to where it's not competing with nutrients and water. And the seeds are actually used for, it's called a bin oil tree, miracle tree, bin oil tree. I think I said that. They use it for watch oil because the oil doesn't go rancid. So when you crack this open, you'll have a seed inside this little shell. It's just really hard to do with one hand because I'll put this thing on my chest. Let's see what happens. Will the camera adjust? Oh yeah, sure will. So here, let's get to the actual seed. These are old seeds that could be bad because I've had them in the garage like an idiot. I forgot that I put that tote in there. But there's a seed. People eat them. You can crush this seed up and it purifies water. This is a magical tree, a miracle tree. There's so many names for it. There's a little moringa seed. I need to be planting these today. The best time to plant a seed is yesterday. So look at that. We got moringa seeds. And no telling how old these are. And I got some in the house too. I should see if these are still viable. It's definitely a prepping food because it is a perennial if you have the right conditions. They do freeze back and come back sometimes, but mostly I treat it like an annual, or you plant them every year. There we go.
Are you on live? Can you bring me to Walmart later?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll take you to Walmart.
My friend
on
wants to
my
come
bike.
over here.
Over here?
Yeah.
How are they going to get home?
Their dad?
He or she?
She lives in Winter Springs, but she's in Davenport to visit her dad because she got in trouble.
Davenport.
Davenport? I don't know. It's Davenport.
Let's go in here and look for more moringa pods in the. I might cut out. I think I got some back here somewhere. My seed stock. Yeah, I'm a prepper. I don't want to hear it. I got more seeds than most people I know. I thought I saw pods back here. Yeah, all this is inventory. Bicycle tubes, seeds, game consoles, solar charge controllers, inverters that are running the house, old CB radios that still work. Encyclopedias. I got more books than most people, but I got tons of books. Here's a behind the scenes CD collection. Look at that.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Oh, I got more than that. That's just what's on this wall. Yeah. I have just in my archive over 17,000 songs just ripped
Nice.
on my Plex server. But I'm in the radio business, so I kind of have music everywhere, you know. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to find some viable moringa seeds. I know those could be viable. I just can't remember where I put them. So we could plant some seeds before I jump off the stream. I'm going to keep looking. Let's see if I get bit. Any stings yet? Nope. All right. Where are my moringa seeds, everybody?
Yeah, my grandma used to say, if you don't pinch them, they won't bite.
Well, that's
I don't
not
believe
true.
that.
I walked by one
know.
yesterday, and something had them really aggravated, and I
Yeah.
got zapped on the back. So, but that's the first time I've been bit or stung without aggressing them first
Right.
that I can remember. So they generally won't mess with you unless you
As long
mess
as you
with
don't
them.
mess with them.
Yep. I got too much stuff.
Uh-huh.
But you have to when you got a 6-acre property. This thing used to be irrigated. I mean, this is a lot of my plumbing stuff. I used to be a plumber, so this is just some of my fittings.
Right.
I got totes of plumbing fittings like this all around, just full. Copper and all, man. I probably got $1,000, shoot more than that, of copper fittings back when I was a plumber 25, 30 years ago.
Nice.
I'm getting kind of old now that I think about it. Look, here's a whole box of okra. Shit, let's plant some okra seeds. Look at this. It's all okra. There we go. I got some seeds here. We're gonna plant. Okra's pretty, man. I like the blooms.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just go thrash the. Oh, here's my viable moringas. Right here, and right in front of me. My other seed stash. This thing's all full of seeds. So here's what a mature, like these are bigger. This came from a bigger tree. So you can see how big they get. I mean, look at the size of that compared to that as far as the width. Big difference. So we'll plant some of these on the stream. I want to keep that. Oh, look at that. Well, we'll just bust this open right here. We're going to do this. Yeah, these are definitely viable seeds here because they're black. The darker, the better. Yeah. Now, what would you pay? Look at that. See, you can compare the difference between
Oh, what's the address here?
that seed and those seeds on the right. The darker ones are definitely more mature. We're going to plant some moringa and okra before I get off the screen. That way I planted seeds today and I can get to playing. I don't want to work today.
Well, it's Friday. It's 4th of July weekend. I can see that.
Yeah, and Fridays are my day off generally. I mean, for the most part, I don't have to work as hard.
Yeah.
Now I got it all wet, so it's going to be hard to plant. Let's see. In the sunshine, we're going to plant some. We're going to do some renegade gardening right now. Oh, there is a red wasp nest in that barrel that I was fighting yesterday. They didn't bite me, though. Yeah, this is how I garden.
Just toss them out there.
Yeah, I don't pay too much. I will pull up this Johnson grass first. And that's about it. Because I don't want to be fighting that crap. I used to get all into row crop gardening and tilling and all that nonsense, but I don't know what this is, but you're going. What was that? Could have been a Paulownia tree. All right. We'll plant them right here where the sun shines just enough. Loosen up the soil. I don't see any earthworms, but I do see some movement. So it's not the best soil. Yeah, there's a beetle. So we're doing pretty good with life. Let's do this. We'll plant them close together. There. And then we'll take some okra. There's another seed right there. We'll throw out some okra and we're calling it good. That is high-tech gardening right there.
Uh-oh. We lost Fry.
Oops.
We lost Fry.
We lost Nobi too. Now it's just the three of us.
Yeah, Nobby went to chat, but I don't think he chatted. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
He was on the phone.
I'm back. I was on the phone with League Guitar Man 1, Robert. Good conversation as always.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy all right?
We're all here.
Yep.
Except for Fry.
What happened to Fry? He was just on here a second ago. Did he just take off?
Yeah, he was planting some seeds and he must have lost his signal.
Well, he was planning on jumping off anyways after that anyways.
Yeah.
He busy man.
Yeah.
But what he does, I don't know how he does it.
I don't either because he's into
He's
everything.
always doing something.
Always. I wish I could keep
See how
up
many
with all
boys
that.
jump in today on the Xbox
I
party.
used to, but- Well, guys, I might get off here, take a shower, get ready. So, I don't know about y'all.
How's everybody doing today?
He'll be in the Xbox party in a minute, so we'll be all right.
Yeah.
We just came up here to hang out with you for a little bit.
I appreciate it.
I enjoyed the house being empty,
appreciate
so I took advantage.
There you go. There you go. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, my granddaughter sprayed perfume. Oh, I'm gonna start sneezing.
I was doing that yesterday, constantly, all day long.
That's all right, Fry. We enjoyed every minute of it, every minute. And then you went boop. So now we can watch and you can show us how they progress. Yep. Lynn, have a good weekend. Nabi, I'm gonna sign off here. You guys, you want to stay on or?
Nah, we'll get off.
We'll get
be all right.
on. You're right. You're done. We're done.
Yep.
Yeah, I about talked myself out for today. I had to get some more
went for almost 4 hours.
I had a lot of fun,
Yeah.
even though I was off for a while.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Everybody have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. If we don't see you on our stream tonight.
Yep. Hopefully I'll be there.
Sounds good, Fry.
Hopefully I'll be there. Unless something happens really quick.
Give you something to laugh at.
Yeah, you get to watch Chaplin, guys. Chaplin's driving a semi.
There you go. That
I'm all over the road, man.
If you guys want to hear the Crazy Canadian Gundam, audio will be included tonight, so you will hear him.
Yep. I'll be right there.
Okay, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a
Adios,
good
everyone.
weekend. Adios all. Bye now.